What's up? How we doing? Welcome to the stream. So glad you could make it. What's up, Umbra? How are we? Nice to have you here. What's up, Preston? What's going on? Guys, Doom the Dark Ages drops in 5 minutes, and I'm playing Deathloop like some kind of loser. I actually haven't played either of the other recent Doom games. I mean, I played Doom 2016, but I've never beaten it. I didn't like it that much. Sorry to be a hater. But Luna's here. Luna's head is here. She's come for a sit down. I've missed the past couple streams. We've missed you, Preston. We really have. We're so glad you could make it today. Never played a Doom game. I just didn't. I tried to play Doom 2016 like 4 times and just for some reason just never got into it. I think boomer shooters don't appeal to me that much. Like I like the mechanics of the FPS, but it's just, I don't know. It's like room after room after room of combat, and it gets monotonous at some point. The only boomer shooter I played in recent memory was is it Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun? Or is there another name for it? I mean, I know it's Bolt Gun, but I don't remember like the preceding part of the name. Anyway, I thought, yeah, Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun. I really liked, like the game felt good to play, but it felt like it was too long. Like there was a point like halfway through the game when I was like, okay, I've had enough. And then it just kept going. And I played it to the end, and it was only a 9-hour long game. So it's hardly a long game, but I don't know. I think I get tired of that gameplay loop quickly, I guess. I haven't played them either, honestly. I just like the lore. I don't even know what Doom lore is. Doom lore is just angry men kill things, isn't it? But Doom the Dark Ages looks cool. I think like the shield looks pretty sick in all the gameplay footage I've seen. It looks interesting. Doom Eternal also looks slick. I think maybe Doom 2016 might just not be my speed because there's maybe not enough going on. I know Doom Eternal has a little more going on mechanically, and I think Doom the Dark Ages does too. So maybe I would enjoy those more just because there's a little bit more mechanically going on to engage with rather than just shoot thing. But who knows? I'm dropping frames. I've dropped a few frames. I don't know what's going on with my connection. If the stream is stuttering, that's why. I have that problem with open world games. It depends. For me, I just don't like open world games that don't like take advantage of their open world in like a meaningful way. Like if you're using an open world as an excuse to not make linear maps, then I tend to get very frustrated. If the open world is like a very engaging place that's like has a reason to exist and be as vast and open as it is, then I'm much more there for it. As far as I haven't had that with Witcher 3. I enjoy The Witcher 3. I haven't been playing as much recently because I've been distracted by Oblivion and Clair Obscur over the past few days, mostly just Clair Obscur. But I even thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe I'll install Doom the Dark Ages and give it a try. And I was like, nope, can't do that. I'm in the middle of playing The Witcher, Clair Obscur, and Oblivion, and editing together a several hour-long video. I got enough on my plate. I can't start another video game because then inevitably one of those 3 games I'm going to have to drop it because I'll be stretched too thin, if you will, you know? I already kind of dropped Black Myth Wukong. I was playing Black Myth Wukong a lot. But then Joseph Anderson dropped his Witcher 3 video, and I was like, I want to watch that. So I started playing The Witcher 3. I was planning to play The Witcher 3 after playing Black Myth Wukong. But I ended up just dropping it and going straight to The Witcher 3, which was fine because I wasn't that into to Black Myth Wukong, but I was into it enough that I would have liked to have finished it. Maybe I'll revisit it someday. It's one of those games that I feel like will be difficult to pick back up because there's a lot of mechanics. There's a lot of like things with that game. So I don't know how easy it'll be for me to just return to it like nothing happened. But maybe I will. Maybe I will. She's going to do it. Oh, there she is. There she is. There she is. Look at her. Look at that. Wow. Look at that pussy. Magnificent. How far are you in Clair Obscur? I beat Act 2 and it never stops being incredible. I have not beaten Act 2 yet. I'm somewhere in the middle of Act 2. I think I'm probably close to the end of Act 2 just based on vibes, but I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Clair Obscur to me is it's like blowing me away. It's like it feels like a miracle game. It feels like sometime like I'm just gonna wake up and be like, oh, the past several weeks of my life where I've been playing Clair Obscur were all a dream, because there's no way a video game that good can exist. That's kind of how I feel about Clair Obscur. Like it's I'm not even done with it, and I feel like it's probably one of the best games I've ever by the time I'm done with it, I feel very confident in saying that it'll be in like my top 5 games I've ever played. It's incredible. It's insane how good that game is. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, how is this possible? How is every part of this so good? It's one hell of a game. If you're considering Clair Obscur, or if you haven't heard of it, I recommend it. Check it out. High praise. It's just that good. It's just that good. It is an insanely good game. It is an all-timer. People will be talking about this game for decades. What's up, Curab? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way, and I appreciate that. Yeah, Clair Obscur. It's a modern classic. It's like a classic in the making. It's like it's a video game that we'll be talking about when we're all 60. And kids will be going back and trying this old retro game that we all loved based on our suggestion. That's what I think Clair Obscur is. Unrelated, but I finally finished exams. Wonderful. Have you gotten your results back yet, or how did you do? How do you think you did? I should probably add more sugar to this chai. I didn't add enough sugar. It's a bit bitter. It's fine. Anyway, we're playing Deathloop today. Probably enough beating around the bush. I don't think I have anything else to report on. I haven't really been doing anything else. Oh, is Doom out yet? Hang on. Doom is out now. Wow. Would you look at? I think it's out now at least. There was a timer. There was like a countdown timer on Game Pass. It was like 5 minutes away from launching when I started the stream. It's probably been long enough now. Let's see. Is it out now? Doom the Dank Ages. Out now. Yep, it's out. Look at that. I mean, people are already playing it early access because this fucking... Buy the deluxe edition and you'll get 3-day early access. The most bullshit, scammy nonsense ever. I hate that shit. I really do. I hate that mechanic. I hate that. I hate it. I did great. Got 100 on a couple exams, but I feel so deflated and empty. But you did it. You're done. Congrats. Fantastic. Now you can go back to playing The Witcher or whatever. Or reading. What were you reading? You started reading something new, didn't you? Are we both reading Game of Thrones? I started reading Game of Thrones a couple weeks ago. Or last week or something. Are we both like reading? You're probably on like book 4 of Game of Thrones because you read like a madman. I'm still on the first book. I've been waiting on you and Skippy to catch up to where I am in Clair Obscur so we can absolutely gush about how insanely good it is. I'll get there. I've kind of like, okay, so I was talking about this. I think I already talked about this on stream, but like the main reason I've been playing through Clair Obscur so slowly is because it's like so fucking good that I really want to like dedicate my attention to it. And so a lot of times I'm like at the end of the day, I've been working all day. I've been at my job, working on videos, whatever. And I just kind of don't want to play Clair Obscur because I'm like, I'm too tired to really focus on this. I want to play something that I can kind of just not think about too much. So I'll play Oblivion instead. But the past few days, I've sunk a good number of hours into it. So, been making good progress on that front. Fucking... My camera angle is a little fucky today. I'm on book 5 of them out. Yep, called it. Called it. I am like not even halfway through book 1. It's a big ass book. It's gonna take me a while to get through it. So if you were here during the last Deathloop stream, I kind of rage quit at the end. Kind of had a crash out moment. I kind of after the stream thought about it a bit, and I was like, you know, the things I was pissed about were my fault. I was playing bad. I was not taking the game seriously, which is partly the game's fault because it has like very strange levels of like difficulty spikes, I feel like. But it was my fault. So last time I played through a level for like an hour and a half and then died and lost all my progress. So I went back and redid it off stream because I was like, I don't want to do this on stream again. So I off stream, I unlocked 2 slabs from that one lady who was in the airplane, and then Juliana. She invaded my world. I killed her. I got her slab too. So I unlocked 2 slabs. I also unlocked 2 unique guns that I'm gonna be really careful not to die today because I really want to keep at least one of them. I unlocked 2 unique 4-pounders. So there's a 4-pounder that shoots toxic gas, and there's a 4-pounder that makes enemies explode. Both of those are just sick. So I want both of them, and I'm going to be really careful to not die so I can infuse them and keep them. I will say, while I really enjoy Game of Thrones, I enjoyed The Witcher much more for some reason. I mean, I feel the same way so far, although I'm admittedly not very far into it. I think The Witcher... I just really enjoy the cast of characters in The Witcher, and I really enjoy the way the dialogue is written, and I think that Game of Thrones having a much larger cast of characters and generally taking itself a bit more seriously is just gonna kind of make it harder for me to enjoy as much, but I still do enjoy it a lot so far. So I was thinking, I want to go to Updam, because there is a visionary here. This guy has shift. No, hang on. Who's here today? Charlie fucking Montague. No, he does not have the shift slab. So the person who has the shift slab shows up in like the evening. So I should probably do this during the evening because I really want the shift slab. Which means I should probably go here first, actually. Fia Zaborska, artistic, an existentially distressing kind of way. Might be the most dangerous of them all. Oh, really? How do you figure? Monster Hunter Wilds is still my game of the year. However, that might change when Ninja Gaiden 4 releases. I think Clair Obscur has replaced it, even though I love Monster Hunter Wilds. I think Clair Obscur is just so much more special. So far, I chalked it up to them only having 1 dwarf. So true. And Tyrion is like one of the best characters. Like all of his chapters are great. You know? So you're right. That might be the problem. Do I have any like information about what might be going on in here? I don't know. I can't remember. Can't keep track of everything. So, hang on. I got this one. I wonder what does want me in the power station. So when does Alexis shows up at night? That's where I need. That's when I need to go to Updam. I killed Alexis in a previous life. What's up, Skippy? I just started to continue my Clair Obscur playthrough. I needed a break after that Act 1 ending. And you know what? I'm glad that I'm playing through the game slowly. I really am. Because I think it's allowing me to absorb and appreciate it more on a deeper level, that I'm being really slow and playing through it very, very, very slowly. I'm really, yeah, I'm glad that I'm distracted by other games a bit. I've been playing a good amount of Clair Obscur this week though. 33 is my game of the year, which is funny because I wanted MH to win game of the year for so long, but 33 is something else. The thing is, like, as much as I love Monster Hunter Wilds is just more Monster Hunter. And I love Monster Hunter, which is why I love Monster Hunter Wilds so much. Clair Obscur is like this wholly unique, wholly new thing. And it's really doing some fucking special things. You know, that is a game of the year to me. Between Charlie or Fia at noon, I'll take Charlie and his admin duties, force him to help me hack his problem. Okay. I'm struggling to follow all of the leads a little bit. I'll be 100% honest with you, but the basic of it is Fia is here at noon. No one's at the complex at noon. There's someone at Updam at noon, but I want to go to Updam in the evening so I can get the shift slab. Then again, I already defeated one visionary today. The visionary slabs cost a lot of... You know what? I'm going to go to the complex. I'm going to go to the complex and pick up those guns that I like. Maybe I'll infuse those. You know, maybe we'll find something here. I don't know. I don't know if there's literally anything I can do in this location right now. But I'll just go there. What is Clair Obscur about? Being French! I played Indiana Jones and I don't know if I like it, lol. I wanted to try that one out. Don't know when or if I'll ever get time to, though. Clair Obscur. How do you... I don't know. Honestly, yeah, just watch like the reveal trailer for Clair Obscur and I think you'll be sold on it. Like the one trailer I watched for Clair Obscur completely sold me on it. I didn't watch any other marketing material. I was completely sold on it just from that. I would play Clair Obscur, but Doom just came though. It came out like 5 seconds ago.
I just killed you.
You did, technically, but you also didn't. It's kind of hard to explain without complex diagrams.
How many versions of you are there?
Versions, not really the right term. Don't worry. There's one me that you need to kill, but there's also other me's that will try to kill you. See?
So you're hiding from me now.
Never. I'm always here. You just can't remember where to look.
Okay, so I was thinking about... Something I was thinking about is that I kind of hate the UI of this game. It's like kind of hard to cycle through your equipped weapons and like know what you even have equipped. Which I don't really appreciate. And it pisses me off a little bit because again, I can't help comparing it to Arkane's older work. Prey's weapon wheel was utter genius. It was absolutely perfect, and they should have just copied their own homework. Who's your favorite party member in Clair Obscur? Mael. Mael. She's she deals so much fucking damage. She is just insane. If we're talking about character-wise, it's hard to say because I like them all a lot. Probably either CL or Monoko. But in terms of playing them, it's Mael. I'm excited for a remake from a JRPG series. I love Trails in the Sky, the first. The thing is, like, they all have such cool mechanics. Skippy and I were talking about this on Discord. Like, it's crazy that, like, every character has their own, like, base. Like, each character in Clair Obscur has mechanics that could by itself be an entire video game. Or an entire, like, JRPG combat system. It's insane that there are so many of them that are all so good. No. Oh my god, look somewhere else, bro. I gotta hack you. Anyone watching this, dude? Yep. There sure is. Just watch the trailer. I'm sold. Told you that'd be enough. And they all have synergy with each other. Yeah, they all interact so well. Again, like I said, like it's like, how does this game exist? How is it so good? That's how I feel about it. Just let that thing do what it wants. Man, the turrets really are the goats in this game. Like, you just hack one of them and hang out behind a box for a bit, and there's a good chance everybody's dead. Sometimes they kill the turret first. Usually the turret kills them first. Who's your favorite character and why is it SKA? I do love SKA, but I think I like Francois more just because he's such an asshole and his delivery is so good.
Hello?
He makes me giggle. Here's someone skittering about around here. Oh shit. Well. Oh fuck. Fuck. My aim is shit. Yeah, that's why we like this gun. That's what I'm talking about. I know that ain't it for the enemies, man. There's got to be more of them. Hey, where am I getting shot from? Oh, there you are. Fucking ducked as soon as I fired my gun, you bitch. Excuse me, I was trying to jump on that box, Colt, you moron. Was there anyone else here? The director was a Sekiro speedrunner and it shows. Oh, you can feel it in the parry mechanic. Mael is the Watcher from Slay the Spire with the same colors and similar stance effects. Verso is Dante. Ciel is apparently a class from Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, obviously, like, Minoko is a pretty, like, regular JRPG archetype. But I won't talk about it because I don't think Skippy's gotten to that point yet. Dan talking about Expedition 33 here as well. That thing is everywhere. It's a really fucking good game, you know? It's really fucking good. It's a magnificent piece of art. It was made by Sekiro speedrunner. It has good parry mechanic. I'm adding it to my Steam right now. You should. You absolutely should. Everyone should play it. It's a fantastic game. We probably shouldn't talk about it too much because I'm worried that like someone who's farther than me is going to come in here and drop a spoiler. What is a classic YouTuber that you think is overrated? No comments. I ain't trying to start beef with people who don't know I exist. Everybody's special in their own way. Are you playing it on stream? No, I'm not. I'm playing that off stream by my lonesome. I think that would be a very risky game to stream. I think it would be like rife for people to spoil. Sweet. I swear I saw a trinket from when I was up on that thing. Maybe I was tripping. I know there was one over there, but I've already cleared out this bunker once. I'm sure I can do it again. Is there not a trinket over here? There was someone who was all shiny around here, and I murdered them. Oh, you know what? They might have come and chased after me. They might have been one of the ones I picked up in a different area. Ah! God, that's so fucking loud. Why is it so loud? Hey.
Excitement, count me in.
Ow. Someone shot me. I'm gonna hide in this corner. Anybody who comes through. I noticed people are much more sensitive about spoilers for it than I've seen for other games. The story is really incredible. And I would be really pissed if people spoiled some of the shit that has happened in the game for me, you know? And in general, I just don't like spoilers, but especially for things that I care about, you know? How did that not headshot that motherfucker? Alright. The last time I went through here, I had a problem with people being beyond that door right there. Oh, someone set off an alarm. Shit. I think. Estelle Bright, my favorite JRPG protagonist. She is a gullible, naive, outgoing girl who knows nothing of the world. Huh? Do you love CoffeeZilla? Do you stand Lunchly, Mac? do your cheese stay drippy? Mac, thoughts on Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI? They're not my kind of YouTubers. Let's just say that. I do like Coffee. I think his videos are funny. And also distressing at times. I was watching a Doom stream and someone dropped the Act 1 spoiler out of nowhere. See, I would never, like, utter those words without being absolutely certain that the person I was talking to was, like, past that point. Unless there's something that I was streaming, I guess. Or if I had streamed it, I would, you know, assume that, like, the people in my community... Shit! Knew what was happening in the game. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Huh? I think the game might have spawned enemies behind me. Which is pretty lit. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of reinforcements here. God, this weapon is wonderful. Oh shit, didn't kill him though. I gotta watch out for these guys. Yeah, that guy right there. You fucking jackass. If it was when the streamer was streaming Expedition 33, I don't think anyone would have cared because said streamer was past the point. That's not what I meant. I was sorry, I didn't get to finish my thought because people were blowing up next to me. But what I meant was more like if it was a game that I had streamed, like let's say I played Clair Obscur 33, Expedition 33, and then now I'm playing Deathloop. Like, yes, it's not like strictly safe for me to talk about spoilers, but I can assume that a good amount of my community was there for that and saw it. At the same time, I would probably still like preface it with like spoiler warnings. I've somehow gotten no information about Clair Obscur, spoiler story, even characters. You're better off that way. Go in as blind as you can. I know I'm already ruining that for you a little bit, but the game is brilliant. The less you know about it, the better. Okay, I think I managed to clear out this whole place again. Nearly ran out of ammo, though. But it's okay. Ammo in this game is pretty plentiful. Just feels great that everyone's kind of grouping around a good thing for once. I'm glad that it has been so successful for that team. They really deserve it. Ah. Would you look at that? There's even a battery charger in here. Not that I need this one per se, unless there's some batteries nearby. Yo, is that a Prey wrench? Is that a BioShock wrench? Is there anything useful, interesting, special in here? Doesn't seem like there's much in here. Is it their first game? It's their first game as a developer, right? I mean, obviously, like, the team clearly very experienced, but... yeah, it's insane that it's their first game. Insane. Insane W on a first attempt. All right, so obviously I know where to get batteries for this room with the gun that I want. But I want to make sure it's cleared out before I even start doing that. Yeah, this being the composer's first project is insane, given that it's like one of the best video game OSTs ever. That might be kind of an unpopular opinion, but I don't give a shit. Are you constipated, Mac? Am I? Sometimes. Why do you ask? You said you don't give a shit. Oh, I see. No, see, it's I'm physically incapable of doing it. Shitting, that is. Are you charging? Yes, you are. Lovely. Thanks for doing that, doll. I appreciate it. I don't believe I have really anything to do in this area besides try to get this one gun. That's like the main thing I'm here for. And then I guess try to collect lots of residual so I can unlock lots of other guns. I just realized I charged this battery. It didn't even need to be charged. It was the other one that needs to be charged. I'm a fool. I love 33 because I can feel the passion from the devs. I can see their inspiration from Final Fantasy, Souls, Sekiro, Elden Ring, and even Nier. I can feel the love. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much care put into every part of the game. You know they really gave a shit. Is there anything? Map of the complex. Did I not have a map of this place before? I guess so. I was gonna see if there's a turret out here or something, but I don't think there is. I'll probably just have to go with it in there and kill them myself instead of using turrets to do all my dirty work. It's crazy because Clair Obscur is taking inspiration from so many places, doing so many things, and yet it all just works so well together. Like, it doesn't feel overwhelming. It's like, wow, they really just went all out, and it's fucking lit. Sup, pussy? Am I too far away to hack that? Get fucked. I think it's just these two out here. So many ammo caches at every place. I never feel as if I'm missing out. Let's see. Is there anything I can hack in here? Now that I know I can hack through windows, I feel like there's some places I can figure out. How well do you need? Did you know the Eon Project seeks to advance human potentiality and enlightenment? It was founded by Dr. Wendy Evans, Igor Sterling, and Harriet Morse. I know all of these are hints for that, like, one trivia game. Another part of the game. Anyway, what's everyone else got going on? I've been yapping about Claire Obscure too long. What do you guys got going on today? What have you been up to? How's everyone feeling?
Oh, looks like it's a real T-storm of energy down here. It's 239.
T-storm?
Kill this idiot now.
Oh, come on!
What? You'll be back tomorrow.
This is how you want to spend first aid. There's nothing to achieve here. She does all the research. We're working in a glorified thermometer.
What's the third?
Wendy's dead. Oh wait, no, I killed her on a previous loop. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
Is fun. Whew. That felt good. VN value is 6465537.55.
Finally.
I feel like I just learned some valuable information. Now it's time to kill everybody. Hey, pussy. Have you played the Oblivion Remastered? I'm hoping to hop into that after I'm satisfied with 33. Yeah, so when I'm not playing a Claire Obscure Expedition 33, I'm probably playing Oblivion Remastered. I've sunk a good number of hours into that. Started watching Frieren again, specifically to watch Denken. What is Denken? Denken D's nuts in your mouth? It definitely, Oblivion runs really poorly. To the surprise of absolutely nobody, but yeah, it runs very badly. Denken is a character, but yes, you can Denken those nuts in my mouth. Thanks. Hello. Oh, you are just as beautiful as the day I lost you. Pretty guns. Why is it 3 to transform now? Alright, whatever. Oops. Done notified everybody I was here. I wonder if there's anything I can hack through there. I'm trying to think of, like, again, now that I can hey, what's up? I can hack through windows. I'm like trying to figure out things I could have hacked that I didn't know about at the time that I was here. Get back up, pussy. I know you're still alive. Hey. I mean, would it be a Bethesda game if it did run well? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, Oblivion has been some good, like, mindless fun. It's been like a good way to waste time. Oh, there's a couple arms down there. Cute. All right, is there anything I can hack in here? Anything at all? Not from here, I don't think. Oh, wait, hang on. I don't know if this thing will be able to kill anybody, but it's there in case anybody crosses its path. Hey. Oh my god. This fucking tiny bar is getting in the way of my shot. I know, again, I was going to try to see. So that's a battery container. Maybe if I had a power that allowed me to use, like, telekinesis or something. I don't know. I don't think I can do anything from here. Am I crouched right now? I am. I didn't realize. Oh, they're getting killed by my turret. No way! The turret found some people to kill. Good for it. I would like to, going back to what Preston was saying about Frieren, I would like to read Frieren at some point. Don't know when I'll find time to do that, but I would like to read it. I also want to read Dungeon Meshi. There's like a couple of anime that came out last season that I'd like to get further into, and I'm too impatient to wait for the anime, and I don't really care that much about anime anyway, so I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. All right, I completed what I wanted to do here, and I don't really think there's much else I can do here, but we can run around looking for more residuum and possibly other clues. Mainly, I want more residuum so I can save more, because I have 3 guns from this loop so far that I would like to save. And I'm probably not going to be able to do that. You know, that's a lot to ask. I still haven't found like a clean way to get into this building. I know a way into this building. E is for egomaniac. Bro fucking loves waffles. Unfortunately, music in Frieren has ruined any hope I had of reading it to continue the story. Hey, fair enough. I mean, it's an incredible anime, don't get me wrong. I would actually really like to re-watch it, but like finding time to re-watch something, finding time to watch stuff, period, is really hard for me. Finding time to re-watch stuff, practically out of the question. You got a nice ass. I'd like to see it on the grass. Frieren and Dungeon Meshi are some of the few anime that I enjoyed watching to the point I don't see myself reading the manga until after the anime ends. I mean, that's fair. Dungeon Meshi is a trigger anime, you know, they always fuck shit up. Mr. S, I hear you're chasing shadows all over Black Reef lately. Now, that might sound dismissive, but shadows happen to be something I'm interested in right about now. You don't want to know the icky, sicky details, but I need a place to put things that need putting away. Not everyone wants to stay for the big show, and I'm of a mind to respect that wish. But if I stick them in the ocean, there's a non-zippo chance they'll wash up on first day and spoil the view. You know, any place that's discreet and damp I could use? I'm no outdoorsman, so could be a spot on this rock that'll do. Help a buddy out, and I'll talk to my best gal about getting you that boomstick you like. Frank. Someone's got a gun waiting for them? With so many incredible passions, how do I organize my time? Carefully via an efficient... I think I already read this. Yeah, I think I already read that piece of documentation. Or a similar piece of documentation. Maybe I should read it in full just in case. Ah, too hard now. Is there a window here? It's blocking my shot, or am I just a bad shot?
I'll investigate.
I think I got them all. Just like that, no hassle. Huh? Fuck. The hell is this? The music, sound design, and voice acting just felt too good. It weirdly had the feel of a Witcher on the path, but more cozy. Are you talking about Dungeon Meshi? Or Frieren? Or both? Because I can kind of see both. I had someone convince me to watch a bit of Kamen Rider Kuga. Well, how was it? Thoughts on the game so far? It's okay. It's alright. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I feel like it's a step down from fucking what's their faces, Arkane's other work, but could be worse. How are you doing today, Sonny? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking all the way. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, that's very rude. I still don't know how to disable these alarms. Nor do I find them particularly intimidating to just go through. As long as I make sure the turret's my friend, it's all chill. I need to stop sleeping poorly. That's relatable. I personally didn't enjoy this game at all, and yeah, I played Prey 2017 before Deathloop, and the downgrade hurt so much. Regardless, though, I hope you end up warming up to the game. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, as a massive Prey fan, that is definitely a comparison I've been making. I've already read that, I know. Black Reef was recently discovered by Igor Sterling and Colt Vaughn. Its unique properties advance the EON program to establish this very settlement. I got to pay attention to those. I got to get used to the lore so I can answer that one thing appropriately and get whatever it's offering. Which Prey? The one made by Arkane. Let's be real. No one is ever talking about Prey 2007. I always get asked which Prey when I talk about Prey. No one is ever talking about Prey 2007. I'll take that. Is it the same devs for Dishonored? Yes, it is the same devs as Dishonored. There was a 2007. I'm talking about the canceled game Prey 2. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Prey 2017 is... when they made the game, Bethesda basically forced them to use the name of a long dormant IP that they weren't doing anything with, even though Prey 2017 had nothing to do with the original Prey game. And people were really pissed about it, but Arkane didn't really have a choice. They were just kind of told to do it. Which sucks, because the game copped a lot of unnecessary shit for it, because it's legitimately a wonderful game that was kind of plagued by controversy because of a stupid decision Bethesda made. One of many, including allowing Todd Howard to continue attending awards shows. What was the name supposed to be? I don't think they ever publicly said what they wanted to name the game themselves, but they didn't want to call it Prey. You guys are talking about 2007. I'm talking about Gex 64. They wanted to call it Psycho Shock. See, Psycho Shock would have made so much sense. That would have been a great name for that game. Maybe too close to BioShock. I mean, the game isn't exactly hiding its BioShock inspiration, so. Ultimately, I think Prey is a good name for the game. But it sucks that again it just sucks that they caught so much unnecessary shit for a decision they didn't get to make. Isn't Psycho Shock a game already though? I don't think so. Spaghetti with meatballs or chicken sandwich? I think I'm gonna have to go chicken sandwich, just based on my current mood. The answer to that question really depends on the moment. So is Wenji here right now and alive, or is she here at a different time? Because if I can kill her again and try to get her slabbed, that'd be cool. I'm fairly confident I could take her down again. I just need turrets, of which I probably have decent supply of. I'm going to go for a bit. I don't think I'll be back before stream ends, though. Well, I appreciate you, Umber. I hope you have a good night. If you don't, come back, and we'll see you next time. Appreciate you, as always. I enjoyed Prey 2017. I love Prey 2017. It's a fantastic game. Do not thank me for stream. We'll end you. Nobody home. Okay, so Wenji's not vibing here at this time of day. That's fine. That's okay. I'm just here looking for residuum. I don't really give a shit. Crank wheel. Oh, what do I use this for? Fuck. Dear researchers, attempting as curiosity may be, do not handle this crank or otherwise access the containment chamber. The residuum generated within disperses quickly, even when stored in an adequate container. I or someone very like me will be along shortly after noon to secure the material for expedient transport to the refinement facility at my lab. Okay, so there might be something I can do here. How do I access... This game is weird about menus. There's so much that this game just does weird, I feel like. What's up, Tilted? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way, and I appreciate that. How are you today? There probably needs to be something in there. If I were to guess. I know I just read something that gave a hint as to what to do with all this, but you're still gonna have to give me a minute to work it out. I got a question. When I complete chapter 10 of my novel, as I think I should try to do something again, do you guys want it posted in Discord? You can always post stuff you're working on in the creativity channel as long as you don't like spam it with your stuff. Nobody here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I thought I was about to just plunge into the depths. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's much going on in this area of this game during this time of day. I think I've already killed everybody and collected everything there is to get. So I should probably just leave. I got the guns I wanted. We'll see how much residuum it costs to save it. Because I want to save this 4-pounder more than I want to save the SMG, but I want both. And also the other 4-pounder that I got. Not that I care as much about that one. And yes, you man baby, I did like this time. Hey! That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I appreciate it. It's a big help. It shows the YouTube algorithm that people like watching my streams and videos. I promise I will upload videos someday. Mac, what effects does your 4-pounder have? It makes enemies explode when I kill them. I also have the one that shoots toxic clouds. Oh shit, did enemies respawn here? Enemies respawned in one of the levels at some point. And it was weird. Is there anything inside the little guard hut? Nope. Oh, cool, you got the good effect. Can the effect on this one be randomized? Oh, shit, then I'm really gonna have to make sure I save this thing. I don't want to get it again only to get a bad effect. All right. So let's see. There's morning, noon, and then there's like afternoon and evening. Is that the 4 time periods? Skip, you gave me a few book recommendations a few streams ago. I had them written on my sticky note, but they're no longer there. I was on the Game of Thrones and I kind of need more to read. Thinking more about Prey 2017, the Mimics really is one of the favorite enemies in any game, so intelligently designed, it's crazy. Yeah, I was talking in a previous stream of this game that I was like, it's insane how dumb the AI is in this game when the Mimics in Prey were so utterly brilliant. Like, it's insane how good they were. Wait, I can go back to the complex? Carl's Bay was grayed out. Carl's Bay was grayed out during the last time period, so I thought I could only go to each place once a day. Interesting. I'll be posting once a week new vids of Brandon McNutty in the chapter dedicated to the TV channel and the service, that way more people know how to write better. I'd prefer that you post your own work. I don't love it when people spam other people's videos in my Discord. I'm sure he makes good videos, but... Oh my god, this thing costs 9,000 to infuse. What about the 4-pounder? This one only costs 2,000. Oh, I have enough for both. I have enough for both. I can infuse both. Okay, let's or can I not infuse it? Did I already infuse it? Did I infuse it and I forgot I did? I guess I did. It looks like I did. What does the hand icon mean? That just means it's in my loadout, right? Did I infuse this? I guess I did. Did I? Shit. I guess there's no infuse icon next to it, so I must have infused it, right? All right. Then I want to infuse this one. If I can figure out how to. I guess this is infused. Why does this one cost 8,000 to infuse? I guess it is a special 4-pounder. This one has a suppressor on it? Oh shit, I didn't even notice. Let's sacrifice this one. Don't need that. Fuck you. Ooh, I like that one. I use turrets a lot. I don't really want that one that bad. Should I make a script for review of the remake of House of the Dead or for COD World at War? I was thinking of making scripts for them, but then I got bored years ago and now they're lost. Do whatever you feel passionate about. Appreciate Henri. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Lost Soul aside, a game that I'm looking forward to ever since the first trailer. It looks Final Fantasy inspired action RPG. What are you talking about? Zoom is moderately stronger when aiming. What is zoom? Is that a slab? I don't really care about that. That's probably good for visionaries. Ooh, actually, accuracy would be good. So then, in terms of trinkets I want, I should equip the double jump. I like this one. I think I should probably infuse that one with how much I use turrets. Realizing I'm almost at the end of the Assoif and have to wait for Winds of Winter makes me sad. That must be a Game of Thrones book. Skins for Starlock vs. So are random as well. I got a sparkly pink skin for the one that I found. I had this same skin on the last one I found. The one with the hearts on the handles. Let me think. So, in terms of gear, I need to make sure that I have enough residuum left to lock in shift when I get that. And the last two slabs I infused cost like 8,000. I would like to infuse this other 4-pounder. Just because it's a unique gun. I think this Limp 10 with the suppressor is probably a better choice overall. My question is how good is the suppressor? And you don't have to answer because I'll just play the game and find out. But like obviously the nail gun is like totally silent. This one says that the weapon is much quieter. It doesn't say that the weapon is silenced, which is realistic for how suppressors work. My question is like, will some enemies still be able to hear me firing it? Just not if they're too close or too far away. I mean, I don't know. Lost Soul Aside is a new game. Oh, wait, the whole title of the game is Lost Soul Aside. When you said Lost Soul Aside, I thought you meant like Lost Soul, the game Lost Soul Aside. We're pushing that aside for a minute. The perk for the Struggle for So is also random. The one that I had swapped modes quicker. Oh, that'd be good. The one that I have kind of sounds like it sucks. Damage dealt in one mode buffs other. Reload resets. I mean, I guess that's not terrible, but... Found out my dad read the Witcher books to them out. Oh, that's cool. Now you can connect on that. Interesting fact, my interest in the N64 came to be when I watched Classic Game Room's review of the console. Ever since 2012, I've kept mine clean with dust, don't blow in carts, use alcohol. That's cool. Do I have any trinkets for slabs? No, I don't. Oh, it's the upgrades. That's what you get, upgrades. I think I'm going to spend what remains of my residuum to save this silenced Limp 10. Because I think it sounds like it'd be quite useful. And we'll find out how useful it is. Do I have any outfits for Colt? Primarily by increasing your hunter rank. Well, that sucks. Fine, fuck you too. Are you a big fan of immersive sims in general since you like Prey 2017 so much? I am, yeah. I need to play more of them, admittedly. I still haven't played System Shock 2 or System Shock the Remake. I wanted to play System Shock the Remake, but patrons voted for me to play Deathloop instead. The fucking idiots. But I love the Dishonored games. The Dishonored games, wonderful games. I like Stalker a lot. Big fan of Prey. I need to play more of them too, but I love immersive sims. They're very much like a style of game that is really up my alley. You need to play Peripedia. That one is on my wish list. The Havoc slab happening at noon. What is this about? What does that mean? Does that mean that Juliana's going to show up and kill me with the Havoc slab if I'm in here? Frank promised to send him the code at noon. Go to autos at noon or later. So I could go to the complex and kill her again, but I don't know if I'm going to have the residual. I think I'm going to go to Updam, collect some things, do this, and then I'm going to go to the Updam again during the evening to get that one guy's slab. Assuming I can go back. Let's mark that. Okay, those two leads we'll follow up on. Stalker Trilogy is finally getting a PS5 version on the 20th, and I'm so excited. That's pretty slick. That's pretty lit. Stalker doesn't count. Okay, we're gonna get into an argument about what defines an immersive sim, and I don't want to have that argument. So, if you say so, I disagree. Remember the stalker bug with that one Dr. Lamau? The stalker bug was the first time I saw you that frustrated. It was really irritating. I didn't get to play the game for like weeks because this guy just didn't want to fucking spawn. I did play Stalker 2. Stalker 2 was really good for the most part, except for the game-breaking bugs that I ran into multiple times.
Not the word I'd use.
Yeah? Tell me about it.
It's weird, but somehow familiar. It's kind of a rush.
This whole place is a rush, Colt. That's the point.
In why I want to leave so badly.
I don't know. Hard to hear your motivations over all that gunfire.
I haven't even really gotten a chance to try the 2 slabs that I've gotten yet. I haven't touched them at all. So this one's supposed to make enemies linked. So then if I kill one, they'll both die? Is that how it works? Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Someone left me a present? Sorry, I wasn't listening to the dialogue too much. I was trying out my power. Whoa, what the fuck? What was that? Who's blowing me up? There's one more. I saw one more. At least. I think there might actually be more than that. No, I think it's just those guys. I heard they're patching up the game, so that's good. They've already made a ton of updates to Stalker 2. And to be fair, like my playthrough of Stalker 2, I ran into way fewer problems than a lot of people did. I actually had a pretty fine time with Stalker 2 for the most part. The problem was that there was a certain part in the game where I ran into like 4 back-to-back bugs involving one dude spawning, and that one dude not wanting to spawn completely softlocked my game. I had to install a mod that gave me access to console commands in order to get past it, and it was really frustrating. ImSim is a very clearly defined term, just like all the other video game labels like RPG. Oh yeah, absolutely. But like the game is excellent other than that. And I'm sure they've cleared up a lot of those problems since then. Like the game is Stalker is brilliant when it isn't broken. You know, it really is. I need to try out this silence stuff. I need to find out how silenced it is. I'm reading Red Hood. I'm liking it. Red Hood, the manga that got canceled by that one author who got a new manga in Jump recently. The first chapter of their new manga, Oter, is like interesting. Feels a bit weak, but I'm curious to see what they'll do next. Red Hood was like decent, but they really fucked up with like the priorities of the story. Like they spent like, I don't know, 12 chapters setting up the world, getting everything ready, kind of establishing what they're going to be doing, and that was great. And then they spent like the next 10 chapters on like an entrance exam arc, and like when you're doing a new manga, you really don't want to do like a protracted arc length. And you especially don't want to do a protracted arc length where you take it out of the main story for a bit. Where you're like, instead, let's focus on this other thing. You really don't want to do that, if you ask me. That was like the big mistake they made with that one. I know there's a ballista right here. I don't know how I can get a chance to hack it. Uh-oh. Oh, how are you seeing me? Come on now. This thing is really hard to hack. I'm gonna get in trouble trying to hack it, aren't I? Now we're friends.
Whatever.
Hello, Random 3 AM. Wake up again. What's up, Sarti? How are you doing? Glad to have you here. I need an authentic copy of Clay Fighter. Why did games that back then sometimes be rental only? I'm kind of just wandering around the level, to be honest with you guys. I'm taking it real slow with this game. Which I think is probably fine. Alright, let's find out how silenced this gun is exactly. If I kill that dude, is that bitch gonna notice? No, she didn't. Well, that suits me just fine. I'm glad I infused this gun. Now I don't really feel like I need a nail gun as badly. Hello? Is anybody home? I'd like to place an order for a medium meat lovers. Thoughts on the last few Chainsaw Man chapters? I feel like we've been in like shit's heating up phase of Chainsaw Man for like 2 months.
Always the second floor, isn't it?
What are you complaining about? You're a spry young man, Colt.
Okay, someone from Eon's been redecorating.
It's nice. They've done a good job. I like it in here. You don't know me. So I can't see what the trinkets I pick up actually do until I like beat the level. Is that correct? With so many incredible passions, how do I organize my time? I've always been I've always been fastidious with my time, but there's never seemed enough hours in the day. I can't wait to have an infinity of them. Given my unbelievable success, what is my greatest regret? I burned a bunch of bridges to get here. Only one of them I wish I hadn't had to go. When did I realize I possess a vision greater than the rest of humanity? I'm a gal in love with the written word. I'm hardly alone on that in that on Black Reef. Doesn't really answer the question. What book, song, or play most speaks to my spirit? A book like that metaphor about never stepping into the same river twice, except it's the reader that changes. Same with songs. Gotta say, though, Birds of Prey, a real righteous jam. What did I know I had to bring with me to Black Reef? Some people brought complex electronics or a whole sound studio or an eternal supply of candy. I'm just glad to have my library. As one of the world's greatest living geniuses, do I enjoy finally having a spotlight shining on my work? It's new, that's for sure. I'm going to make the most responsibility you've given me. These interviews really suck these people's cocks, huh? When did you know that you're one of humanity's greatest gifts? It sounds like an interview that Trump would do with one of his sycophants. I've also recently picked up Kagurabachi, and it's so much better than I expected considering how much it was clowned on. I think it's okay. I've actually been much more into it with much more recent chapters. I think it starts really weak, but it does have some legs to it later on. I thought it was really underwhelming when I first started reading it, but where it's at now, I think it's much more interesting.
All right. I'm here with one of Eon Program's body men, Doc, it's Dr. Christian. First day, T-minus 18 weeks and change, documenting my pre-pro, just for you, Juliana. Now, the big question. When can you fix my voice?
Mr. Spicer, I have the results of your physical here.
My voice. Come on, Doc. You've heard the hits. This timbre doesn't exactly match the velvet tones I've laid on wax. Eternal life, live forever, comeback tour, come on!
It doesn't exactly work like that.
So
if you got your voice fixed, it would just go back to normal after the next day.
85 cities, 3 different time zones, and lots of drugs. But that's what Eon's for, right? Rejuvenation.
Frank.
Yeah?
You have the voice of an angel. And the organs of a man twice your age.
I know, right?
When you enter the chrono-controlled environment with Eon, you won't get any younger.
Doc, I'm hearing you string together a series of words that are not particularly to my liking.
Well, sometimes things don't go our way, Frank.
Voice, Mr. Spicer, it will never sound like it used to. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't. Mr. Spicer.
Fuck this and fuck you. Pre-pro is over.
Dude just wants his voice back. Damn, I understand. I read the first couple of chapters back when it started coming out and it was super underwhelming. That's how I felt too. I completely agree. But like I said, I think it does improve over time. And where it's at now, I'm much more invested. I wouldn't say it's phenomenal or even all that great, but it is interesting. Companions, confidants, allies, friends, by whatever name, they pick you up when you're down, expand your horizons, and support you when you're in dire straits. In short, they weaken you. They betray you. They rob you of opportunities for growth, opportunities to prove your strength, your will. The great beyond cares nothing for your friends. It is emptiness, loneliness. You are the only constant. All else is dross. From Echoes of the Great Beyond by Harriet Morse. Math X owed memorandum for Katerina Piszczek, head science officer, Tidavarv Station. Subject rack access. As per the field marshal's orders, you have been entrusted with a passkey to the Updam Rock facility. The pass key is Cardmelek. The contents of this communication are strictly forbidden. The field marshal has expressed concerns that a single audio log is insufficient security given the importance and sensitivity of the equipment within. You may provide any thoughts on the matter to him by way of communication office at Yasen Station. Well, that is interesting information.
I already know where you're hiding.
Yes, and what do you want? What do you want, a medal? A fucking ribbon of achievement?
You are
At the stabilizer core.
Oh, come on. I was almost there.
Nope, you're not even remotely close. Look out the window. See that giant fucking eye? That's me.
So you are hiding in plain sight.
The problem, Captain Vaughn, is that I see everything. I see moves you haven't even thought of yet. Better start looking for ladders.
There's no ladder, is there?
Right, again.
Shit.
Well, at least I made some progress today. I haven't read Kagurabachi, but each out-of-context action panel I see looks cool as hell, Lamau. I think they look nice, but they don't convey the action well. It's difficult to like follow like, oh, this happens in this panel, this happens in this panel, this happens in this panel, XXX. It's that's my take on it, is that it there's not a good flow to the panels. They look pretty, but there's not a good flow. I tend to give series a lot of time to pick up before dropping compared to others. I also do that. I mean, shit, there's something down there. I've spent a lot of time with series that I was not that fond of.
Cardi Melick. All right, let's find out what's inside this rack. It's a rack? It's ship.
That's not funny, Colt. You aren't funny.
Yaketo plan. Right.
General.
I knew that.
Anomaly's energy will be past its peak on the proposed date of the demonstration. So we have to accelerate the schedule by 6 weeks, otherwise the probability of a successful breach decreases to just 16%. The RAC team confirmed they can make the deadline if they forego the ejection seat, the life support system, and drop the shock absorbers from the landing gear.
Who needs them?
Pilot, Lieutenant, he's been promoted for this. Captain Colt Vaughn has been briefed.
Oh,
and he's
great.
Still 110% on board with the flight. In other words, we're moving forward with it. Maybe you can use that to impress the commission. Please excuse that I didn't call you immediately, but this is too sensitive and your line is probably tapped.
They were gonna kill me. All right, so obviously this is the end of the track, but why can I like wander down here? Is there any reason to that? That's really unfortunate. If so, singular panels look good at least, but if the flow sucks, that's really bad. I'll see how I feel if I ever read it though. Yeah.
Cardi Melick.
It's just not ideal. It's like, for me, like a series with like, there's so much sword fighting in it. If you can have like a really, really good flow with blades, it's so good, right? It's so good. So it's unfortunate that they don't really manage to do that, in my opinion. Greetings, citizens. In case of anomaly collapse, enemy attack, catastrophic system failure, or other emergency, the power station of the complex functions as a massive fuse, cutting power to any or all of the following facilities. The complex, Uptown, Fristad Rock, Carl's Bay. Other Operation Horizon facilities are either independently powered or draw from a local power grid. Power can be restored via the powered governor in the power station control room. The code for the power governor is 614. Well, la-dee-da. This information should be communicated responsibly on a strictly need-to-know basis for the motherland. Power station control room. That's on the complex, right? Or in the complex? I think it's at the complex. Wonderful.
Should I say something profound? Ocean. Pearl diver. No.
Why not try the same word that you used to open this door?
Bomb.
3 passwords to open?
Hell is this?
Oh, shit. Okay, so I need 3 words to open that one. I now know how to get into a power station on the complex. I will say, like, there are things about this game that fail to hook me. Like, I've talked about how I'm not huge on the combat, the enemies. I do think like the almost like point and click puzzle-esque aspects of it, where you're like finding information in one place, taking it back to another, blah, 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 blah. I do enjoy that. As someone making a manga where sword fights play a pretty damn big role, making them gold is really, really hard. Good, not gold, stupid autocorrect. I'm sure it's very hard. I'm not trying to downplay how difficult it is. I would say like making fights in a manga flow really well is probably extremely difficult, but I think it's really important to do it well for certain series. Look at secure materials check. Wish the letters were We're more theater marquee and less burlesque joint signage, but what can you do? Scout select installation location, check. Route power to location, not check because some jackhole trashed my generator this morning, ruined everything. Place materials on location, affix power to materials. Eavesdrop on guests of the party discussing the work. Bask in glory of your brilliance. Sorry, fella. I didn't even see you there. I just shot your friend. Is this open today? Was this open before? I don't remember. I don't think this was open before. What is this? Oh, this is the Moxie. I don't even know what this place is. I just know that it exists. Is this... What is this? Am I supposed to try to get through here without setting off the alarms? Oh, shit. Did I do it? No, I think I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. Is this a loop where he finally gets some bitches? No. Do I not step on the green ones? Oh shit, I just did. I'm an idiot. Yeah, don't step on the green ones. Got it. What? I didn't step on shit! What? Am I not allowed to jump? What? The fuck? Am I supposed to jump on the... I am supposed to jump on the green ones. God damn it. It just didn't activate right away, which is some bullshit. Oh, there's a trinket or something in there. Okay, now I gotta try to get this. Fuck. That one that's like, you have to... that one fucks me up. I gotta look at this in a minute. So there's the one that's taller than you. You can't jump when that one's passing by. And then there's the one that you have to jump over. But what do you do if you're... When is it going to be a good time for me to go here? I think we're jumping over this one. Okay. And we wait for it to pass again, and then we'd crouch under here. Yeah! I'm a genius! How do I get the thing? What is the timer counting down to? Is this place like closed now? What manga have the best flowing action in your opinion? Sakamoto Days is really something else. It does an incredible job of like, and then this happens, and then this happens. Dandadan is also fantastic at it. JJK was really good about it early on, but really sucked at it in the later chapters. Bill, how you doing today, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on the way in. I appreciate that. Are these places going to become, like, deadly at some point? I feel like that's going to happen. No problem. That one was easy. Okay, this one is fucked up. Give me a minute to process this. So that's pretty easy. No, you bitch! I guess I should go through here before that one comes in, because it's going to be really fast when it does go by. Let's try to do this. Okay, then that comes through here. Not a problem. Not a problem. Oh, Christ, that's close. Okay, this one comes through here, and then we're gonna hop. I'm gaming. I'm doing good, trying to blitz to all my buying before all the prices explode from the increased shipping costs. That's understandable. It's a very understandable thing. Uh-oh, are they gonna be deadly on the red floor? I keep waiting for them to be, like, deadly and, like, be prepared to kill me. Oh my god, that one sucks. Okay, oh, fuck. What the fuck do I do here? Oh, maybe a slide would do it. Shit, I wasn't sprinting. I was trying to sprint, but I didn't. Fuck, that didn't help. That didn't work at all. How do I get through this? Do I have to kind of like... Oh yeah, that worked. That worked. Oh my god. I pressed the shift key and it like dodged me in the wrong direction. That's lit. Witch Hat Atelier is fantastic too. Witch Hat Atelier does have fantastic paneling. Okay, I've got this now, sort of. Okay. Gaming! I'm big gaming. I'm big gamer guy. Sakamoto Days is all action and very little else. I only read it for the action. It is, yeah, I agree 100%, but like that's why I appreciate how well it conveys action, because it's doing that thing it does really well. I'm okay with it with a series that is very simple and straightforward and just like all action, as long as that action is done well. And I feel like the action in Sakamoto Days is really done quite well. Oh Christ, this is something else. Fuck. Is it just me, or does it take a while for chapters for Witch Hat to come out? It's like on like a 2-month schedule or something like that. I don't know. But they're like long chapters, so it's understandable. I gotta watch this closer. Okay, so what does it do at the end of this? So it cycles back this way. It does go there. Why am I fucking it up then? Am I just stupid? What the fuck? I'm not even doing anything. Is my timing off? What's going on? Piss. This one sucks. I have to learn what's going on. This is a nightmare. Okay, that's actually not that bad. That's pretty straightforward. It's just getting over there that's gonna be a pain for me. No! God damn it. I'm trying to like use the double jump to like give me time to process. It's not really working. Fuck! I should have just gone for the one that was right in front of me. I don't think I was on a button just there, but it didn't fail me, so I'll take it. I'm also very excited about the Witch Hat Atelier anime. Okay, so the timer did mean something. Fuck you, pussy! I have not read Dorohedoro. Oh well, I got a bunch of trinkets and I had some fun. That's what's important, right?
You could play at Moxie, a Master Charlie game. Consider next be trying condition detachment. A Master Charlie game.
Let me out of here, man. What was that sound? Did I break something? People really do underestimate how good the action scenes are in Fullmetal Alchemist manga. That author's pretty good at it. For Demons of the Shadow Realm, they've been really good too. Dragon Ball's not bad. That's true. You got that right. Not my favorite, but it ain't bad. The health thing that's usually right here is gone. I ain't touching that present until I get some health back. Let me go stop off in me little apartment. Yo, the Residuum skateboard. Fucking sick. Fucking lit. Is that window normally open? I don't think I've been in there. Oh, there's a little fella. Oh, they were gonna try to snipe me when I went for the present. Look at this little bitch. Hang on. I need a shot of it. I need to see this. Look at this little pussy. I gotta try to get a good line on that dude. Oh, my nail gun isn't here right now. Oh, fuck. I assumed it would be. I guess I'm past the point in the day when they've trashed this place, so there's... Hey, brother. I bet this was what you expected, but Frank takes care of his friends. Never mind. I already read this. Demons of the Shadow Realm, Yomi no Tsugai is a fun but really hectic in the first few chapters. Still a big fan though. I like it a lot. I think it's pretty good. It's a bit underrated in my opinion. Oh, shit. Man, these motherfuckers almost got me with this bullshit. I hear a turret nearby. Oh no, I guess I'm just hearing sensors. The library's popping off today. I'd like to clear that out, but it's going to be hard. All right, I know we talk about anime a lot, Mac, but I got a question for you. What is your absolute favorite Western work, like a novel, video game, show, or movie? That's a tough one. It's always hard to pick favorites, I feel like. I do love me some Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Oh, shit. Someone else have a code hidden here today that I can pick up on?
You two ready? Got your codes? What the fuck is this thing?
Looks like an over-engineered autoerotic asphyxiator.
I thought this was about, you know, the room.
Are you recording this?
Whatever. It disappears at midnight, right?
Sure, in theory. Harriet's little club is perfectly sane. In theory.
Hey, don't bring your Carlsbad bullshit up here. Also, it's gonna smoke us up. Get a tie.
You have my attention.
And whoever passes out last gets dibs on the room.
I fucking knew it. Everything's a contest with you.
No. I like where her head's at.
The eyes have it. But my turn.
Come on. Be the bad bitch I know you are.
Fine. Sweet. Should we, clear it with him?
He knows the safe word. The smoke.
I love Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. They're pretty fucking good. They're pretty hard to beat. When do you think JJK action got bad? I'm curious because I never thought the action got worse personally. You know, that's a hard question to answer. I don't know if I could pin down a specific moment, especially because I'm just not that familiar with JJK. Like, I have read it, but I wouldn't call myself like a master of it. I don't remember it that super duper well. I think I was enjoying it a lot. Fuck. I was enjoying it a lot. I would say even right after like the Shibuya incident stuff. But I don't know, somewhere between like just like post Shibuya and like the ending, it really fell off for me. Wow, that's a pretty sick sniper rifle. Headshots cause a cranial explosion, hurting and staggering anyone nearby. Holy shit. I've already saved all of these guns, so I can discard any of them, right? Would you look at that? Shame it isn't.
Don't get greedy, Colt.
Silenced. Man, if it was silenced, that'd be crazy. I don't personally like JJK too much, but I found the action good always, at least. I see, I gotcha. See, that was the main draw for me with JJK, is I did like the action, but just after a certain point, I just felt like it wasn't as... It was so easy to follow early on, and then it got to a point where it was like I needed the like 4-page explanation for everything that happened. So many incredible passions how to organize my time. Soldiers tend to have their time regimented for them. Well, this is my interview. Given my unbelievable success, what is my greatest regret? Making the same mistake more than once. When did I realize I possess a vision greater than the rest of humanity? Hey, I just run security. What book, song, or play most speaks to my spirit? Frank Spicer's The Voice of Our Age. What did I know I had to bring with me to Black Reef? The jacket, just about the only thing I managed to hold on to. As one of the world's greatest living geniuses, do I enjoy finally having a spotlight shining on my work? Not particularly. A spotlight usually means somebody's gunning for you.
What is my favorite book, song, or play? Put that song by Frank and Charlie. That'll give everybody what they want. What did I know I had to bring with me to Black Reef? What didn't I bring? Your building materials, your weapons, your fucking fruit baskets. I've got uppers, downers, side-to-siders, got your hoppers and your pumpers, your candy and your caps, your ice and your bliss, a prismatic cornucopia for mixing and matching like paint, like love. Do I enjoy the spotlight? Oh, the spotlight is nothing but the focused attention of the eye at the center of the world. Sometimes it looks at you. Sometimes it sees. But
Man, she's dramatic.
It's blind as a basket.
Unfortunately, it got bad for you. I mean, I was never huge on it to begin with. I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like super duper into it. So it was, you know, no small thing for me. I still enjoy what the early parts is. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. They burned the place down. I guess that's what happens when you have a million plugs plugged into a generator, huh? Oh, okay. So there's a few more traps in play for me. I did notice that statue had a gun. Is that a person? Oh my God, it is. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool because normally that's just the statue. Okay, so where else? I got the guy that was down there. There's someone down the street and someone in the other building. Someone in there. Oh, there you are. And there's someone on the ground. Don't know where they are, but they are shooting at me.
Here you go.
Huh? Oh, crap. Where's the bro? I don't see the fucker. Where are you? Where the fuck is he? I can hear him. The music stops. He must have lost me. I can't find the little shit. Hey, yikes! He's up there. Fucking mines. God damn it. I gotta heal. I haven't had a chance to heal in a little bit. Appreciate you, Preston. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later. Did he blow himself up? No, there was a mine. There was a mine on the railing. Unfortunately, Fristrad fish and chips will not be available during the loop due to the dish's popularity prior to first day. Miss the fish? Why not give one of our other delectable treats a try? Maybe Carl's Bay crab cake burgers if you're feeling fishy. All right, they're up on this fucking light pole. All right, now I believe I've cleared out everybody who would be gunning for me if I went after this cute little present. So I should be safe to do so. Is there another mine in here? I just saw a little flashing like there's a mine in here. Oh yeah, there is. Not today, pussy. I hear another one. There you are. No, never mind. That's nothing. I hear another mine. I do not see another mine. I'm alarmingly close to it. Yet I still do not see it. It might be on top of this van. Oh, there you are. Bitch ass. Nice of them to leave a bunch of cans of health out on the floor. That's it? That sucks. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, it was clearly a trap, but they could have at least put something nice on the trap. In case, like, you know, like a reward if I don't get tricked, as I did not, because I'm a genius. Okay, this silencer is actually really good. That motherfucker didn't notice someone dying right next to him. Or it's just a result of how dumb the AI is. Now what happened here? Did the power box go boop? Wow, Otto, it's not even noon. You've already ruined opening night, ruiner. These buildings are like a quadrillion and a half years old. Only a dick brain like you would think they're wired to suck down power from all over Updam. Frank will never forgive you. Expect a song about what a stupid, hapless shit what you are to be playing all over Black Reef within the next few loops. Congratulations, Elena. How nice. Return to Otto's in the morning. Okay. So I guess I have to prevent him from siphoning power in order to stop this place from burning down? Is that what I'm to understand? Because I tried to do that. I tried to, like, turn off the power generators and shit like that. I couldn't do anything. Maybe there's something I missed. The AI in this game looks like it has brain damage. It's not very intelligent. They're doing their best, you know? They really are. What's up, Andres? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking on the way in. I appreciate that. Is the window not openable today? Or during this time of day? I think the only thing that's left in this area for me to do... Library is closed. Early book gets the worm. Okay, so this place is only open in the morning, I guess. There's some kind of party going out on... up in the front area. I'm going to see if I can kill everybody. soon as you stop, you're done, my friend. I gotta try to prevent that. Who's playing, like, Japanese summer cricket sounds? Or is that the ballista? Oh, I ain't pressing that. That seems like a bad idea. Oh, this thing's in a tough spot. It's gonna swing back around really fast. Yes, you're mine. Is he gonna be able to hit anybody from there? No. If I position it like right here, I bet it'll get someone. Oh my god, stop fucking around. Where did I even put it? Okay, maybe that'll get someone. Nope, don't think so. Well, I can lead some people over here if necessary. I noticed when I was over here that there were not a lot of enemies staring in this general direction, and I did have another ballista here. Oh, they got a lot of turrets right here. Just waiting to be used by little old me. What's up, Dr. Frankendoodle? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. Okay, so how many people can I ping with this power of mine? Oh my god. Oh, I see. It doesn't last very long if it's like a huge group of enemies. Okay, I got this. I got this in the bag. Check this shit out. This is gonna be nutty. Boom. We do that. Holy shit, that's awesome. That's fucking sick, not gonna lie.
Holy shit, everyone! It's cold! The captain and
Good luck, everybody. Good luck getting past the turret. I'll take care of anyone who does. We'll be friends. About to try out Doom of the Dark Ages. Good luck with that. It looks like it could be fun. I won't have time to play it anytime soon, but I am interested in it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, shit. That shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Thanks for ruining our show.
Oh, what the fuck are you throwing bottles at me for, bitch? Huh? Hmm? Oh, they threw a bomb at me. They keep throwing bombs at me. Where are they throwing from? There's someone on a roof somewhere? There's gotta be, right? Hey. Oh, yeah. I'm almost out of ammo. But the combat music has stopped. And there's going to be a lot of ammo laying here. I bet. Is there anybody left alive after that? Take a turret with me just in case. Seems like I got them all. Pray 2017 is better. Yeah, you're right about that. When you're right, you're right. How you doing today, Will? How are you feeling about the game today? I feel more positive about it than I did before, but I'm still just kind of like... I'm enjoying it. Let's not be too negative. I am enjoying it. I just am not enjoying it as much as I wish I was, if that makes sense. Still, that was kind of a cool moment just now. That power that lets you link up enemies. I didn't see a lot of utility in it because I thought it was like just 2 enemies, but the fact that you can link up like a chain of enemies and then kill all of them, that's pretty crazy. I killed like 6 people with 1 shot by doing that. Are you going through the Arkane catalog? No, not necessarily. I mean, I've already played a lot of their games. Never played Dishonored 2 though, and I want to. It was this was voted on by my Patreon subscribers. They voted for me to play this game instead of the System Shock remake because they hate me.
Don't need it.
I don't know if there's anything else I can do here today. Can I shoot fireworks? Is that a thing? Oh, what do you know? Well, that's good to know. SMH, no Dread Delusion. Honestly, like, both Deathloop and Voices from the Void were, like, not my personal picks. It was just, like, stuff that I was like, okay, people are interested in seeing this, so I might as well throw them on there. Didn't really expect either of them to get the votes that they did. They ended up being the front runners. Hello, what the fuck is this? Well, that's not particularly helpful, but it is good to know that it's here. Let me think. Is there anything else I can do here right now? I don't think so. Otto's place is burned down. I need to come back here at night to get that one slab that I want. I picked up residuum all over the place. I don't think there's a ton left to find. At least it's not Redfall. I wouldn't even put Redfall on the vote. I would have vetoed that. I would be like, fuck no, I ain't playing no Redfall, bro. I don't think there's anything else I can do right here, around here right now, or at least nothing that I know of, you know. I'm sure there's things that I'm not aware of that I could be doing here, but... Shit. I accomplished what I came here for. I wish Redfall didn't suck eggs, man. I think we all do. I mean, shit. We all just want games to be good. Arkane was going downhill, yeah. I don't know. It's really hard to know how much of it was Arkane's fault, because a lot of it is like this horrible push for live service games when like live service just isn't something that Arkane did. It's like, it's no wonder that a lot of the people that like made Arkane left, as you're saying, because they were being pushed to make games that just weren't their style. And Deathloop too, like it's an immersive sim like a lot of their other games, but it's so weak compared to their other games, their other immersive sims. Personally, I mean, it's hard to know, right? It's hard to know. Tideverve station is open for business. Really? Oh. What was I saying? My mind blanks. Oh yeah, it's impossible to know what was going on behind the scenes, but I don't feel like Arkane would have made a game like Redfall without being pushed to do so by the producers. I think they could have made it work, but they needed more direction and more space to make it happen. They were treated as a team that already knew how to make a live service. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they could have done like a co-op immersive sim. It's not entirely out of the question, but it just didn't happen. I want games to be bad so I can get mad about it on Twitter.
Not at home, not in the office. Almost like she doesn't want to see me. Juliana set herself up on the antenna that powers the loop. The rack is my key to catching her, but it's inside a password-sealed vault. This island's studded with dusty old bunkers. Better start digging.
We're going here next, but so let me see. I think the one gun I put down when I was in there, what did I put down? I already forgot. It wasn't the 4-pounder. There was a gun that I put down that I think I have saved, so it's not in my, I don't have it now. I dropped it, it's gone for the day, but it will be back tomorrow, I believe. I want this sniper rifle, I think. I also do still want this other 4-pounder, and I need to consider how much residuum I'm going to need to save that one slab that I'm going to try to get. I think I'll get rid of those. Do I even need to save this one? I get it at the beginning of every day, right? Tone at the top. After 5 to 10 years, the publisher is going to corrupt the dev studio no matter what. What is difficult to parse here is win to Bethesda/ZeniMax or win bad. They got lazy after a lot of their big successes. ZeniMax owns the place for a long time, but they really only started being silly after Skyrim. I just think Skyrim was such a big success that they got lazy, and they were already lazy to an extent with Skyrim. So it like started with Oblivion. I feel like the drop into mediocrity. I think I want to save this gun. There's also a couple of the trinkets that I want to keep. I want to keep the turret one. You know what? I'll hold off on... I'm not going to infuse the rest of this crap for now. I'm going to hold off until the end of the day when I know for sure what I've got left, if you will. We're going here. I need to find clues to identify Alexis. See, the last time I was here, I just killed everybody and eventually I got him. So... Alexis loves his Carnesis slab. Didn't he have the shift slab? Who had the shift slab? Oh my fucking god, no, it was Juliana. Juliana had the shift slab that one time I killed her. Fuck, that's the one I want the most. Where's a bitch supposed to get that? Fuck. Damn it. Charlie's got the shift slab. I could have killed him earlier today. Damn it. Piss. Well, I've already got the Carnesis slab because I got it off of Juliana, didn't I? I mean, I know I can get upgrades for it. Yeah, I got the Carnesis slab. So I really don't need that one. I think they didn't get bad. I think it just grew without systems or ways to actually make a company of that size work. Then that mixed with big egos and leadership that didn't see the writing on the wall. It's definitely like a big part of it is ego problems, I think. That's huge. Shit. Who do I want to... I think I would rather go after Igor and find out what his Aether Slab does. Plus, if I'm at the complex at night, there's a gun I can get. I believe. Yeah. Challenge Eon's founder to a fight and he might reveal how to kill them both. Whatever. I'm not really motivated to do anything in particular today or at this time. I really like the time loop concept as well, just in media in general. I'm not sure how to well utilize it here. Actually, I'm not going to play this, and in most videos I said this barely talked about. I mean, I would say I'm not far enough in to make a judgment call on it. At the same time, I think I'm generally actually not that into time loop games. Like it's a cool concept, but I haven't found ones that I actually enjoy that much. Like I think the Outer Wilds is the one that's probably the most interesting, and I still like haven't been motivated to like finish that, see it through to the end. With the Oblivion remake being made by a different studio and a different engine, time may be running out for Bethesda. Oh, I don't think so. I mean, it's the base engine of the Oblivion remaster has an updated graphics engine. The base engine is still Bethesda's shoddy work. Sexy Brutal used it really well. I haven't played that one. I think I'm just again, I think it's a cool concept, but I don't find myself that motivated by time loop games. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I don't think I could nail it down.
You really fucked these people up.
Me? The Eon program, maybe.
Which you're a part of.
So are you.
Everyone still thinks it's the first day. No one chose this.
It's better this way. Memory can be a treasure and also a curse.
Profound. You trying to forget anything specific?
You would know.
No, I wouldn't. Forgo. I just wish time mattered in Deathloop. There's no urgency to do anything at all. You'd think time would affect gameplay as you play, but it's all done in menus and it's so lame. Yeah, I don't know. I don't love the idea of it being like... This dude's going off. What the hell's going on here? There's a whole shootout going on. Oh, the guy's got some kind of invisibility.
He's in shock.
You're correct about the remaster, by the way. Superficial people call it a remake because it in their mind, graphics is all that matters. I mean, yeah, it's still running the same way. It still like operates the same way. Ultimately, it's just a prettier version of the same game, and I enjoy that. Do not get me wrong at all. I've been having fun with the remaster, but to say that like it's another studio's work, like it's still Bethesda's work. It's just it's like a modder came in and fixed it up to look modern. That definitely undersells what they did, but the point, it wasn't like remade from the ground up. It was repainted, if you will. Man, there's enemies hiding all over this bitch. It did fix a few silly systems. The leveling and scaling is really silly in the original. Yeah, and I think it's better for it, which is good. I don't know. You know what I think? And this is because I recently watched Edge of Tomorrow. I think like potentially an RPG time loop could be pretty interesting, because like the thing that I think would be interesting is finding a way to incorporate like leveling up and experience as part of the time loop process, because like a lot of time loop games, the thing that you're gaining with each loop is information. This game being an excellent example. The thing you're gaining mostly is like discovering information, finding out more things. You get guns and like equipment, which are like forms of progression, but I think like XP carrying over, leveling up, getting stronger. You could like start the game as someone who's like incompetent, doesn't know what they're doing, is really outclassed by everything in the game, and then as you go through progressive loops, you gain experience, you gain levels, you get stronger, you unlock skills, because that's what's happening in a time loop, right? Like you're getting the chance to like learn more, do the same things over and over, get better at something because you have infinite time to do so. And so you could do almost like an Elden Ring kind of thing, where there's like certain areas of the game that are just unfathomably difficult for you and you just cannot approach them in the early game. And then by the year like 6th loop, you can finally tackle it and you have like the strength you need to do it. But again, I don't really know a way to make that interesting, engaging. I feel like something horrible is going to happen to me if I just walk up to this door. At the same time, I'm just going to walk up to this door. So there's a bunch of laser fields. Laser fields, and there's a turret in here. Oh, it's in an awkward spot. It's not easy to hack. Is that a sensor? Oh, it is. No, it's a turret. It is a turret. Fuck, how can I get a good angle on it? I don't think I can. Unless, okay. When it sweeps back the other way, I'll try to sneak in here. Okay, there we go. Now you're mine. Can I deactivate these, or... Oh, that's coming from over there. It's all chill. It's all cool. Everything's fine, right? This is so sus. There's something more going on here, I feel like. Is there anyone in here? Did he throw out... Okay, so he kicked out all of the people. So he's all by himself somewhere in here and invisible. Got it. And making a whole lot of fucking noise by the sound of it. Can turrets detect invisible enemies? Is that something I can take advantage of? Seems unlikely. Nope, nope, nope. I feel like shooting sensors is almost worse than getting caught by them. At least that's how a lot of stealth games work. Don't know if that's how it works in this one, but oftentimes shooting sensors is worse than getting detected by them. Because if you destroy like a camera or a sensor in a stealth game, it's like, oh, there's 100% someone here. Cool. Cameras don't just explode, you know, someone's got to explode them. There's a bunch of... Oh, sweet. I see mines in here. I see a mine on the stairs. Yeah. It's all cool. It's all fine. Everything's safe here. What could someone be hiding up here that needs that many mines? NPC being able to understand causality is not in the budget, boss? Oh, shit. We're going to have to make it work. Damn. There's a bunch of stuff with residuum down here. Or around here. Hopefully I don't die in this place. That would be really unfortunate. I hear you, my little friend. Am I supposed to get my pre-order Witch Hat Atelier Volume 13 5 days before it officially releases, or did the publisher make a mistake? I don't know. You expect me to have answers to all of life's questions, bro? Oh, shit.
Are you fucking kidding me?
If you're the security measures of yours, let's around the complex will alert him to my presence. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. He's coming for me. Oh, he's coming for me. I'm scared. I don't like the spooky music. I'm scared. Oh, I'm getting an ominous feeling. You telling me you aren't omniscient? What a scam. I know. Guys, I have a little secret for you. YouTubers ain't so omniscient. We just like to pretend we are. God, there's mines everywhere. I understand that, buddy. I do. I'm scared because I don't know if he's like on the prowl for me or what. Can I hack mines? No, I have to disarm them manually. Not really. You sound scared. Do you think God ever looks at the world and fears his own creation? You're not supposed to break the I'm omniscient key fab though. Keep in bad form if you do. It's okay. I haven't gotten my play button yet. I haven't signed the contract that says I'm supposed to be good. Keep an eye out for mines. Oh shit. gonna be hard to hack this without getting caught. Gotcha. Why is he trying to suck my dick now? Okay, I have a code to this room now, I believe. I don't know if now is the best time for me to go trying it out, but... Hey, why not? Oh, never mind. There's not a code here. This might not be the room I'm thinking of. Ah, this is what I needed the crank wheel for. This little safe here. Fuck. Can I get that in this level today?
Well, at least this one didn't suck me up through a window.
Colt's voice is so weird. Like, it sounds fine most of the time, but every now and then it just sounds like they pitch shifted him down, and I can't figure out if they did or if his voice just sounds like that. There's got to be some shit in here, right? Some traps or something. No? No mines? No explosives? When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences? I don't know why I just cycled that ammo box again. I just wasn't thinking. It's pretty normal for me. I want to get into that. Oh, wow. There's a whole bunch of guns sitting right here and a little mine. That's lovely. God, this place is just ready to blow with all these mines and turrets and shit. Slabs nullified? Oh shit. There's a nullification field right here. I don't like that. I don't like that because that means I might not be able to revive. I'm too far away to hack that turret. Turret comes first, I'd say, then we'll try to figure out the fields. It's going to sweep one more time this way, and then I'll hack it. No joke, the first search result about Colt's voice actor is about him sounding like he speaks into a can. Okay, so I'm not the only one who's a little bit weirded out by it. Does me activating the field nullifiers alert him to my location? I mean, they're already activated, like whether I'm in them or not. So does it change anything if I get caught inside them? Is he gonna know where I am if I stay in these fields too long? Have you met Joe? Joe? Who the hell is Joe? I ain't never met no Joe. What's up, Green? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate that. It's very thoughtful of you. Well, it depends. I don't like that noise. It's making me uncomfortable. I didn't mean to deactivate this turret. Let's leave that on. No, the crank wheel isn't here. Fuck. All right, I need to come back at a specific time of day. Have I read this? I have, I think. There's Joe from the department, Joe Biden, Joe Mama, so many Joes. They do be Joes all over the place. Why did IGN give this game a 10 again? I don't know. I think Deathloop was just a very digestible, immersive sim. I honestly don't know what I'm not going to say it's a bad game. I don't think it's a bad game. I just think it's kind of uninspired. But it just got a lot of positive of it. I mean, we've seen several people join the stream and be like, yo, I love Deathloop. Deathloop is amazing. How are you feeling about it? And I'm kind of like, I don't know. And then like when SkillUp posted his review of Deathloop, he was like, I don't think this game is it. And he got a lot of backlash for it, which I was surprised by because I thought his review was very fair. Again, but at the time I hadn't played the game, so I didn't know for sure how valid it was. After having played it myself, I feel like it was very fair. Is it really an ImSim though? I would say yes, just not a very in-depth one. Is the tank thing in there this time? What is this? Can I touch this? Why is it glowing? That's the like green tank thing they mentioned. I definitely got to take one of these turrets with me. ImSim light. Yeah, it's a very light ImSim, I would say. My Kindle is an ImSim because I get immersed in a simulated book. So true. The what's an ImSim argument can fill more volumes than the Encyclopedia Britannica. Yeah. I said earlier that like the Stalker games were like ImSims that I enjoyed, and someone was like, Stalker's not an ImSim, and I was just kind of like, okay, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm not going to argue with you on it because that argument is just pointless. It's like,
Hello?
That seems like a good way to get caught by an invisible enemy. Talking into random microphones. Hi, Mac. Hope you're doing well. How's your year going so far? Pretty well. Chris, can't complain. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for liking the stream on the way in. I appreciate that. Is Fallout 3 an ImSim? Is it too open-ended? I don't think it's an ImSim because I would say it's just missing some of those immersive elements. Like being able to throw shit at enemies and distract them or whatever. I would say, like, I would even struggle to define it, what an ImSim is. I don't know if I could put it into words. It's more of a vibe. I guess if I really tried, if I, like, sat down and, like, wrote a script, I could probably come up with a definition for it, but it's a difficult thing to define, I'd say. Climb vents, stack boxes, possible pacifist run. It's a good definition. Oh, I thought maybe that ballista could see me from that angle, but apparently not. Considering how much he's got this area covered, I feel like he's going to be in that building or something. The marker's pointing me over there, so maybe there's something to that, but... My gut reaction is to call that a stealth mechanic, but that wouldn't rule out Bethesda titles. I would say, like, the thing that defines ImSims for me is, like, how reactive the world is to your actions. And Bethesda games tend to not be very reactive. Systems crash into each other to create emergent gameplay likely wholly unique to the player, but even that's imperfect. That's a much more complicated way of saying what I said, I feel like. Not to put down what you're saying, I'm just saying, like, I think we're kind of in agreement there. Like, for me, a big defining feature of immersive sims is like your ability to approach scenarios in different ways and have the game respond appropriately to your decisions, rather than there being like one or two ways that are like prescribed. Like the things that one of the things that defines Sims for me, I would say, is like your ability to find weird off the cuff ways to solve things that the developer might not have expected, but that work because of the way that the game is designed. This game just reminds me of the death of Deus Ex, and I am now sad about it. Oh, like Starfield. No! I practically had like 3 pages of my script dedicated to how that game does not react to your actions. Or like Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know. I haven't really engaged with Red Dead Redemption 2 enough. But I don't think so. Because that game has a very like scripted way of doing things. Actually, definitely not Red Dead Redemption 2, because if you're sitting in the wrong spot during a mission, you fail it. I have to stay crouched, otherwise I'm going to set off the mines, but it's hard to vault when you're crouched. Did I bring my sniper rifle with me? I don't know if that'll help me. This guy's supposed to turn invisible, but if I see him from afar, I can take him out. Maybe there's a bunch of mines up here because it would give me too good of a viewpoint to fucking take him out with. Why is 5 the change zoom level button? The UI in this game is so weird. The controls are so weird. They feel very unintuitive to me. I wonder if all the ballistas and shit that I hacked in that one spot earlier are still hacked, or if that's just like resets. Because if they're all still hacked, then I may have given myself a big advantage approaching that location. What are you watching / reading nowadays, Mac? I just started reading the Game of Thrones books. That's been a new thing for me. Love is beyond him. Motherfucker can't experience love. What a pussy. Ah, there he is. Hey. Why does he look like that one dude from Disco Elysium? So obviously he's going to activate these field nullifiers if I'm not careful. Ow. I got a really good gun for dealing with people like you. As long as I keep moving, should be relatively safe. I think I have that one perk that makes them not so good at headshots right now. I ain't gonna use my sniper because that'll limit my movement speed. So you run off somewhere to like heal or something? Can you do that? I ain't going nowhere. Sorry, buddy. I gotta kill you for reasons I don't fully understand. There's absolutely no way that my self is tricking myself from the past. No chance at all. Oh, get fucked, pussy! Ha ha! You donezo, kid. You donezo. Are you reading your novels digitally or on paper? I have a few copies of Game of Thrones books that I probably won't be touching soon. I could send you. I am reading them digitally. Fallout 4 is an ImSim, prove me wrong. I don't think it's reactive enough to be an ImSim, but again, we can debate all day and night what an ImSim actually is and get nowhere, so. Come on. Fuck it. I don't even know why I'm disabling these. The guy's dead. I just wanted to go get some health. Max reactivity criteria sounds wishy-washy, but it's actually very true. Well, that's the thing. It's extremely subjective what we define as an immersive sim, and what we would even define as reactionary, or having the proper amount of reactivity. I would say like immersive sim is like on par with RPG in terms of indefinability. Like it's so hard to nail down what we would consider to really be an immersive sim, an RPG. What really defines those things? He has so many of those nullifiers. Jesus. Genres are like genders. They're made up, and the more you think about them, the less they matter. Absolutely 100% true. At the end of the day, it's all a bunch of, what's the word? I can't think of the word, which makes me look like an idiot. But I look like an idiot anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's all a bunch of bullshit we made up, and it doesn't really mean anything. Genres are just an easy way for us to define things, or categorize things that are ultimately difficult to categorize. Like, every game is different, every game has different elements. No two action games are the same. No two ImSims, no two RPGs, whatever. I already have this gun saved. So might as well take this. It doesn't really make sense to me that the perks on guns can be perks and skins on guns in this game can be randomized if the whole concept of the fucking game is that it's a time loop and everything resets and is the same every day. But how do I? Oh my god, I can't pick it up because I don't have an empty slot. How do I? Okay, I can replace it this way. Here we go. What does Aether do? Does it make me go invisible? Sure does. Oh, it drains really fast though. Did he break this thing? Or is that me that did that? I'm wondering if me turning shit off earlier in the day had an effect on this. So that's the third visionary I've killed. Fourth if you count Juliana. None of them have been particularly difficult, I'll tell you that. They made this guy sound like he was going to be a big deal. He really was not. They made it sound like I was going to need to know the secret to his power in order to stop him, but no, we're okay. Success. I caught the signal. This proves it. Everything I've been saying. I'm afraid I'll have to miss your little shindig, though. This discovery demands my full attention. It demands the world's attention. Hey, Alexis, what time is the party? Your party, I mean. You'll have an extra wolf mask, right? I don't want to be the only person. I've seen that. I've read that part.
So, If Igor's experiment ever succeeded, he'd be at the party.
So if I prevent his experiment from succeeding, he'll be at the party. Okay, got it. Makes sense. And then I can group up visionaries. Nobody's proving me wrong, so that just reaffirms my belief that Fallout 4 and Starfield are Sims. I just don't want to argue about it. Partially, I think you're just being a shitter, but I also just don't want to debate it because, like, it's so subjective. Mac, I feel like you said what I did, but in a much more complicated way. Did I? Wenji, it worked. It really worked. I discovered a disturbance in the meta channel, undoubtedly a transmission. This changes everything. Congratulations. I won't forget you. I have never succeeded without your help. I'm in no way responsible for whatever you're babbling about. Extratemporal contact. I'm talking about talking to the future. Did his communications with the future tell me he was going to get fucking killed by me? Dumbass bitch. Or just calling back to what you said about Bill. Okay, I thought that might have been what you meant, what you were doing, but I don't know. I'm struggling to follow this conversation because I'm also racking my brain over this video game. I would argue demographics matter slightly more than even... I would argue demographics matter slightly more, but even then, demographics don't define a series either. Interesting perspective. I'm not sure what you mean by that. No entry, but I want an entry. The inclusion of looter shooter mechanics here is mind-boggling. It's a choice. I don't mind it. I do like the idea of like finding guns that you like and then having to be careful that you don't lose them and saving them for the next runs, whatever. I like building an arsenal that you can carry over between runs, whatever, but at the same time, I'm just not too fond of this game generally. To me, fucking mine, god damn it. To me, like, I totally lost my train of thought when I got blown up. I don't know what I was saying. I completely forgot. Oh, yeah. The enemy is too dumb for, like, my arsenal upgrades to even matter that much. Like, I like having this gun because it's silenced. And, like, this gun is fun. No, I don't have it equipped right now. My one revolver is fun because it makes people explode, but I don't really feel like it's... The enemies are so dumb that even the really basic crappy weapons are fine to deal with them. It was reminding me too much of the Brian David Gilbert video I watched 2 hours ago.
Nope, I'm good.
I don't think I have any other reason to stay here today. I hope I get a chance to save shit before I leave.
Day's almost up, so now what? I loop, which means, wait, am I gonna die right now? Or is it like a dream?
Am I gonna get to see the menu? Because I got some shit I want to save. Do you not get a chance to, like, save shit before the next loop if it's the end of the day? I think I'll get a chance to save it. Choose you want to infuse. Okay, good. Good. Enhanced zoom when aiming down. I don't really give a shit about this gun. The slab is the most important. 15,000 to infuse this shit? Jesus Christ. Fine. Pussy. Alright, what do I want to infuse from this crap / get rid of? Is there any meaning to infusing this the double jump? I get it every run. It's in the beginning area, right? I like this one. Reduce damage from headshots and Eternalists miss is good. I like that. Let's infuse that one. I want the turret one. Making less sound and moving is nice. Reload speed is good. That'd be pretty nice. The rest of this shit I don't give a fuck about. I do want to save both of these guns. Probably won't have enough to do it, but we can try. Need 16,000 total? Oh, I have just enough to do it if I sacrifice fucking everything. Fine with me. Wonderful. I need someone to give me a Fallout 4 book report about why it's not an ImSim. Not enough of a directed experience, too much freedom. I wouldn't say that that's a problem with Fallout, because I think I would define Stalker as an ImSim, and Stalker is open world. It's important to hydrate, drink water now, Mac. I'm going to drink this chai and pretend that it's water. It's got water in it. It'll hydrate me to some extent. Start another day. Another day, another dollar. The longer this goes, the less evidence Kevin's intentions are. I think he's just being real. I think he's just legitimately like, Fallout 4 is an MSIM. I will take no answers. And you know, if that's how you if that's how you define an MSIM, then maybe, but I don't know. I don't fucking know. Silent Limp 10, 4-pounder. I like the sniper, but I'd rather have the SMG, I think. So yes, I do get the double jump every day. I want that. I want all these equipped. I think I would rather have Nexus. I want to have Nexus and Aether. I think both of those are good. And I need to piss. So I'll be right back. Ooh. So let's think about things to do. In order to prevent that one guy's house from exploding, I need to like unplug shit from it and updom earlier in the day, I think. If I go to the complex, I can get that crank and open that one safe. Who is this? Who is this here? Is this Frank? Frank is here. I guess I could go and try to kill Frank power station. I can use code 614 to divert power to other sites around Black Reef. Is the power station the place that Wenji hangs out? It's an old power station beneath the loop control center. How the hell do I get down there? I guess I should probably go to the complex, but I was just there and I don't really feel like going back. Who has... Which visionary has the... Yeah, I got it. I got the Aether slab. Okay. Charlie has the shift slab, and Charlie hangs out in Updam at noon, right? I think that's right. I think that's correct. Do I have any information on what slab Frank has? I guess I should probably go to the complex and do the power thing and then do Updam at noon, probably. Or I could just do Updam twice, once in the morning to prevent it from burning down and once in the afternoon to get the slab. Find Igor's data. Where is that? Is that the complex at night? Happening in the evening. But he's there in the evening. I'm a bit confused. I don't really want to go back to the complex, so I was just there. I've been there like 3 times today. I know it's the whole point of the fucking game, but having to redo the same areas over and over gets tiring. I guess I could just not spend so much time there. I tend to spend a lot of times in areas, like searching everything out, seeing what all I can find, killing everybody. But I could just try to just be quick in the complex. I could try to just be fast to get it over with. And probably get myself killed. Do you need a spreadsheet to plan to play through this game or what? I mean, the game kind of does the spreadsheeting for you. The whole point of it is like you need to go and like kill everybody in one run, and in order to do that, you have to slowly unlock shit and figure things out. Let's go to the complex. I'll try to be quick about it. I'll try to run through this place fast. I'll be careful. I won't be foolish like I was that one time that I rage quit because I was being a greedy little bitch. Is Blueprints an ImSim? Blueprints is a puzzle game.
You didn't believe what Igor said about his research?
The vast benefits for all humanity? He's not benefiting anyone out in this place.
But what if you're wrong and you destroyed the greatest discovery in history?
History's overrated.
Damn, this dude is over it. So Deathloop was an FPS, but that world, it doesn't have like an interactive world like you do. It has one way that it's going to respond to you. I don't want to have this argument. I know you guys are being shitters. I know you bastards are being shitters. I don't want to argue about this. This is bullshit, man. The guys gonna kill each other? They're fighting about something. Hopefully one of them will walk away. They're in an awkward triangle. I think I can kill this one. Nope. Apparently not. Someone came flying at me. I was not paying attention. Too focused on the game. Appreciate your Sartsy. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later, brother. Who's got a clock running? Oh, this must be the experiment. Or...
Look at you. You've collected the first reward in the Wake Up Challenge A. Charlie Montague game. Good game design demands I make you feel extremely gratified here, even though this one's kinda a gimme. Next reward is just a shade more difficult.
Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate that. I'm going to kill you in the afternoon, just so you know. Working on unpacking. I need finding syringes everywhere. I keep finding syringes everywhere, no needles. I don't know why, when you said working on unpacking, I thought you meant the game unpacking, and I was like, I don't think there's a syringe level in that game. Well, what do I know? I never finished it. Okay, I thought so. This place is unlocked during the day. Wait, this is my fuck. Okay, I understand. Oh, my downstairs neighbors are being so fucking loud right now. I know you guys probably can't hear it, and thank God for that. I feel like I should probably memorize that map and find these arrays. Bonus points for holding your hormones with your injection supplies and first aid. I'm gonna set off the alarm again. Watch me do it. Oh, sounds like it summoned some people outside. Ah, well. They're getting killed by the turrets. It's all good. Hey, everybody, what's up? Anyone still out here? Mac, you should really learn to play the bugle and play Reverie really loud in the morning and then taps when you go to bed every single day. I'm trying to not respond to the noise, really, because I'm trying to lodge a bunch of complaints against them to the landlord or to the leasing office, not really a landlord. And my hope is that as long as I'm good, they can't be like, oh, well, he's making a bunch of noise too. They can't be like that because I'm not responding to it. For the first few days it was going on, I kept playing really loud music anytime they would make noise. That was my retaliation. But now I'm taking the other route. Because the thing is, I'm absolutely getting preferential treatment. The office lady loves me. And as soon as she heard I was having problems with them, she was on fucking top of it. So I think if I can just complain enough, it'll resolve itself. I just need to not respond. I need to be a good boy. Not smart, I'm just a petty escalating asshole. That was my first response. That was my initial response. I just decided to not to do it that way. I'm going to decide to see if the office will do something about it first. Maybe she's blowing smoke up my ass. Maybe she's not really going to do much with it. But I'm going to do my best to handle it the smart way first off. There was one day I was being a real prick about it. I mean, I've earned the right, I feel, but there was one day when they were out on the balcony being loud as fuck. I took a speaker that I have in my bathroom for listening to music when I shower. I took a speaker that I have in the bathroom. I put it out on my balcony, connected to my phone, played super loud music, and just shut the balcony door. I wasn't even listening to music. It wasn't for me. It was just to piss them off. Mack running his neighbor. Think like Deathloop. Do it wrong at the start, then get wise and repeats over and over. Yeah, well, I don't know. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna lodge complaints about it, because clearly, like, it wasn't even working. Like, all it would do was like drown out their noise. Me playing loud music would just drown them out. It didn't make them stop, right? So it wasn't even really helping at all. So I was like, okay, this isn't helping. I'm gonna make some complaints, and I don't want a situation where I complain and then they counter complain and my complaint doesn't count, you know? I didn't want that. What music? Wesley Willis. I played the Guilty Gear soundtrack because I was like, this is really aggressive, kind of obnoxious music. Ooh, tight shot, Mac. What's that pussy even doing out here? Oh Christ, why am I... Is Wenji here during this time of day? I don't know. I don't remember when she's here. The silenced weapon is overpowered as fuck. I really thought, based on the description, I was like, I'm not so sure that this is like going to completely drown out noise. No, it completely drowns out noise. They don't hear shit. We love unrealistic silencers in video games because it's fun, you know? We don't care that silencers don't actually silence guns. We don't give a shit. It's satisfying. What's going on in here? Someone giving birth out here? What the fuck?
You're just not actualizing.
Oh.
Envisioning your future. Doors of perception. There is no door, right?
Keep pushing. It's attached to a very prestigious experimental weapons lab, you know.
I really like that. That's a cool power. Being able to take out that many enemies with just one shot, that's very satisfying. Was this on the door before? Dear associates, once the loop is established, the team can shift attention to other pursuits. Foremost among those is accessing the Operation Horizon generator facility below the Loop Control Center. As it's housed beneath some extremely sensitive equipment, demolitions are not an option. I repeat, do not attempt to blast the power station door open with explosives. You've been allocated a variety of tools. Use them. I expect this to be your highest priority. Those doors should be opened by sunrise. Regards, Dr. Wenji Evans. Well, they didn't get it open. Oh my god, what the f... Oh, these are all the same note. I do appreciate games where they actually just use subsonic ammo, though. Not a lot of shooters do that. Are these all the same? Damn, this bitch is posting up notes like crazy. I should not kill that guy. I'm not going into that ruin. I'm going to cause some trouble if I kill that guy because someone's going to spot him. I don't know who else is in there. I don't know who's in his line of sight. I don't want to go in there right now, so. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. I don't know if that'll actually hit anybody from here, but we can try. We can get 2 of them going. Holy shit, what's going on? Someone activated a few. Oh, I did that. I activated that. I thought it was a Blitz Turret, but it's actually a nullifier. Fuck that. I watched an old Last Week Tonight this morning about the NRI's streaming service. They had a show about empowering women to get cozy with guns, and there was a segment where they had a guest fire an AR-15. Oh, that studio released Adamfall recently. Yeah, I think Adamfall is interesting. I played it one day on a Patreon stream. Didn't get very deep into it, but I am interested in it. I don't know if I'll ever have time to like properly revisit it and play it, but I want to support devs trying different things and not just making Sniper Elite 7. And those was like, see, not scary at all. Yeah, because she's the one holding the gun. Clearly that has nothing to do with this, Green. How many times have I snuck in here and hacked these 2 sensors? I feel like we need to bully those people who make videos about guns and games that aren't realistic. It's really like, it's a weird hill to die on if you ask me. And Jesus Christ, the amount of comments that I got on my Starfield video where people were like, actually the guns aren't cool because this guy made a video about how unrealistic they are. And I'm sure it's a great video. No hate to the creator, but I'm just like, I don't care about that. I'm not a gun guy. I don't know anything about guns. I don't care how realistic it is. I do think they look cool. They look cool and they've got good sound. That's all I give a shit about. And the amount of people who treat it like it's not an objective thing, and they're like, if it's not realistic, then it's not a good video game gun. Like, come on, bro. Let's be realistic. There was another show on NRA TV. They had a guy who recreated heist movies to see how realistic the communication and physicality was. Someone recreate Payday 2 heists. I want to see IRL Shadow Raid. Has he found out? Headshots cause a cranial explosion, hurting and staggering anyone nearby. Is that the same one that I have? Is that the same as the one that I have? What does mine do? Enemies explode when they die. No, it's slightly different. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Has he found out that the real time travel is the friends we made along the way yet? But everyone hates me and is trying to kill me. My experience, people who enjoy guns are super passionate about it and super annoying too. What? Gun people being annoying? Ridiculous. I do like videos featuring Jonathan Ferguson, the keeper of firearms and artillery at the Royal Armouries Museum in the UK, which houses a collection of iconic firearms throughout the history. Don't know anything about him, but I'm sure he's cool, based on your description. What is that up there? There's something shining up there. Fuck, that is not what I meant to do. It worked out. I forgot that I can't scope. I forgot that I can't iron sight when I'm carrying a turret. Thank you for saying his full title, Mac. Was I not supposed to? I'm just reading the message, bruh. Trinket creator. Creator. I barely knew her. You were, it's a running gag. Okay, cool. Lit. I'm hip with it. I'm hip with the kids. There are games where it makes sense to criticize their inaccuracies with guns, but when you make a video criticizing how inaccurate Destiny guns are, you've lost the plot. Yeah, like sci-fi guns, future guns, like fantasy guns, and like alternate universe games like that. You lost me, bro. I need to find the green goo container before I can use this thing, I think. I don't think there's actually anyone in here today. Yeah, nobody's there at the moment. I don't know how to get... I know I found a code to get into the power station, but I don't know where to enter this code. Have I read that sign that was on the door? Is that just the one that's pasted everywhere else? Yes, it is. Oh, here we go. I need the crank. I need the crank again, I think. Can I take it again? Can I take the crank back? Or is it just there now? Did I fuck myself? For a gun that's not even that special? Or, well, it is a special gun, but it's not, it's basically the same as the one I already have. Yeah, I need a crank for that. And I can't take it off of that safe door, so... I guess I can't do that. It's unfortunate. Jonathan Ferguson is the gun expert that used to go on GameSpot's Expert Reacts videos. GS screwed up big time and lost that entire group of people, so they are doing videos on their own now. Man. Dropped the ball. Huh? Oh, I guess this is just open during the day. Okay. I hear people talking. There's someone here.
Does this look broken to you? I hit the switch, but nothing happens.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again?
Yes, I read the fucking manual.
Wait a second. Where's the battery?
I need a battery for a generator?
You haven't read the fucking manual.
A power generator that needs power to generate. Unbelievable.
I was about to say I can't get these guys because they're together, but yes, I can. Haha! That's a cool power. I like that. That's like power that would fit very well in Dishonored. Quit moving around so sporadically. This battery isn't powered. I can power it. I mostly agree with that, but I also think that Fallout guns and Starfield guns are nonsensical. They hurt my gun enthusiast brain. Well, I'm not a gun enthusiast. I'm just a guy who plays video games, and I don't give a shit. That is a power from Dishonored 2, Lamau. Well, I didn't play Dishonored 2. Cut me some slack. I haven't played that one yet. I intend to, eventually, but I've only played Dishonored 1. And I don't actually remember Dishonored that well. I want to replay it. The main one that I remember is the blink, which I would like to get in this game. Oh, these are the doors. Okay. So if I enter this code with all these doors open. Oh, I have to choose which one to open up, don't I? Okay, well, I can do the one that's... The question is, can I undo it? Like, if I switch it to the complex now to go see what's here in the complex, can I switch it to up-down before I go there later? I actually think you'd really like 2. I'm sure I would. I like a lot of Arkane stuff. I just never got... I didn't get around to... I did actually play it a little bit a really long time ago. This is like 3-viewer Andy Twitch Max, so like 4 months ago. It was like 3 years ago. I was doing like Dishonored 2. I was doing like a stream series where I was playing Dishonored 2 on the very hard setting. But I don't remember how far I made it. I swear I probably didn't even clear a single level. The question is, what does starting these generators do for me? Captain 3 viewer Andy Mack. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream, it'd be really nice if you did, because it would help my self-esteem. You guys gotta understand, my 3 viewer Andy arc was like 3 years. I'm afraid to turn anything on because there's so much shit to discover here. Okay, there's a few generators to activate around here.
What's my favorite book, song, or play? I've always been fond of the Fifth Piano Concerto by Maura Kessler. What did I know I had to bring with me to Black Reef? Aside from my rather extensive equipment? Curiosity, I suppose. The anomaly presents a singular opportunity. Or an opportune singularity, if you will. Do I enjoy the spotlight? I hadn't given it any thought. I suggest you don't either.
Why does she sound so angry? What's her deal? Not even it will help the algorithm, it's I really need this W. What can I say? Mack hasn't uploaded in a little bit. Viewership's been hurting. I need an ego boost. I got no one to blame for but myself, but I'm gonna put it on you guys to fix it. All right, I'm gonna start with this power thing here. I'm gonna do the complex door because I am here. Okay, I have to get the power turned on first. Got it. That makes sense. But before I do that, I want to see if there's any fuckers waiting around that might interrupt my shit. Like that motherfucker right there. Is there anything I can hack through these windows before I go into this room? That's a good question, I think. That's a smart... You're thinking, Mac. You're considering your options. I don't think I can get close enough to hack that thing. Oh, there's a lot of fuckers in here, actually. Good thing I have a power uniquely suited to clearing out waves of enemies. So let me go in here invisible real quick. I don't know how effective this will be, but we're going to give it a shot. Seemed to work pretty well. I don't think I got caught. Just gotta wait for this. Oh, hang on. I might be able to... If I can hack that turret... Oh, it's a field nullifier. That's not useful, but I don't want them using it. Poor bastard, never saw it coming. Battery girl is so cool though in a cringe kind of way. She seems like a nice lady, but she was in my way. And therefore needed to be eliminated. You coming downstairs? Where are you going, friend? I hear you tip-tapping around up there. Ain't no one here, friend. Ain't no one here. You can believe me when I say that. That's kind of a good power to like suss out enemies. Because if it connects to somebody, then I know that someone else is in that room. She's heckin' cute. I'd ask her out. I would walk up to her and say, hey, battery's nuts, and see how she responds. If she responds with violence, then I know she's not the one. It's an easy filter test. Someone's working a wrench down there.
Extravagance.
Hey. Crossword clue, liberal mindset. My mind immediately jumped to agenda. I thought mindset, obviously. Who was right? You decide. Heads up. Heads up to what? The sensor? Not a problem. How many fucking generators do you have to activate for this shit? Do all these have to be activated for this thing to work? Seems like that's a maybe. I had to be able to hack the turret from this spot, right? Do I have an angle on it? Big, maybe. Kind of. But actually taking advantage of it is not gonna be easy. Get fucked, bitch! I hear a mine somewhere. It's over there. There's mines over there. All over the damn place. The fuck is that sound? Is that in the real world or in the video game? I'm hearing like footsteps or something. Ooh. I'm pretty sure it's arts. Ah, liberal arts. Suppose that makes sense. If you're a pussy. So I don't need a battery for every generator, right? Because I saw instructions that said like, oh, you can pull it out once it's activated. Like, look here. Press button, wait, and then you can yank it out, yeah? Okay, yeah, it's running now. That's cool. That's lit. Oh, this is gonna be dangerous because the water hurts. If you didn't know, in this video game, the water hurts. So, fucking yikes! Ow. Well, I didn't expect the battery to blow up. I thought I could just put it over there safely. Access is only the first step, however. We're going to need these to get these generators tuned up and turned on, and you've only got a few hours in which to do it. Leave the systems in the flooded storage area alone for now. Actually, given their potential for catastrophic failure, set up security measures to discourage any bright ideas, and don't forget that without batteries, the turrets are just glorified paperweights. We'll access these generators on subsequent loops. We'll assess these generators on subsequent loops. Ah, it seems to be running just fine. What's the reason for water hurting you? It's too cold. This place is like in a winter environment. All the water is icy. And it does it instantaneously. Just like real life. Alright, before I continue doing this, I need to get some health. Main character's a soda guy, one of those I don't drink water types. I hate water. Where was the nearest health vending machine? I don't remember. Was there one in here? There was, wasn't there? Maybe not. There wasn't. There was one. Wonderful. All right, let's get the rest of these generators going, eh? These bitches got some work to do. Okay, so we activated the 2 in here. Let me think. This place was kind of wacky. Was there... There wasn't any path in this other area, I don't believe. So the only other one is the dicey one in the water that I blew up a battery against. Okay, no problem. Let me think about... I guess I just have to hop the water and hope for the best. Maybe if I fall in the water, it'll shock me to death. Let's find out. Okay. I'm gonna, like, walk away from this one when it... Huh? Destroyed? Oh, fuck. Did I destroy the generator when I threw this battery at it? Well, I guess we better hope that we have enough power. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I accidentally blew it up. I guess I better hope that we have enough power with just the ones I turned on, because otherwise this is a massive waste of time. Ironic that a game about time loops seems to enjoy wasting my time. I genuinely had no idea you could destroy those generators, and I played so much of this game, Lamal. Just throw a fucking battery at it. That'll do the work. Wonderful.
Her for me, baby. Long as I'm here.
Hooray! Oh, what the hell's going on here? Ominous! Just a little prick to help you sleep.
The only one saying these. How'd I get so lucky?
Necessary evils.
Why me? Why do I get these messages?
I never
from
cared.
wherever or whenever.
It wasn't about us. So that Igor guy discovered a way to get messages from the future. I wonder if that technology has been implanted in my skull or something, and I'm getting messages from the future that are directing my actions in sussy ways. Whispers, always whispers. Eye of the storm. Shove your scalpels, these thin, wet lines. All that mattered on your feet, maggot poked and prodded. My heart beat steady. Strictly confidential. To Lieutenant Natalie Sobel, 2nd Science Officer, Tidavarv Station, from Major V. Raznik, Chief Security Officer. Given the loss of our experimental assets, the captain included, during the anomaly incident, Head Scientist Officer Piszczek has been relieved of her duties. They now fall to you. These responsibilities require you to be entrusted with multiple passkeys, including the one for the generator station's primary power governor. The required document is in the Horizon Archival Office near the gate in Uptown. I've already been in there, haven't I? It'll be shelved in bookcase one of the restricted document storage. I found that. Be prepared to show proof of identification. The military has put significant faith in your abilities and trust in your discretion. Dr. Sobel, do not disappoint. I already found that, I think. What do I want to trade this for? Probably these guys, right? I don't even know if I want this gun, but it's another unique.
Power supply B to bus B off. Power supply B to bus B off, check. Power supply B XR off, commit lockout on. Power supply B XR off, commit lockout on, check. Power supply to X5 hangar door on.
Lieutenant, will you just turn everything off or on and let's go?
Affirmative, Chief. Captain Vaughn, we're skipping ahead to the launch.
What's that, Control?
Yesen station tracking confirmed. It's your count.
Oh, me? Oh, okay. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7.
You sound so unsure of yourself.
That's your cue to hit the button. No, that one.
Ignition sequence start.
We're going now. Okay, strapping in.
For the motherland, Captain. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Why isn't he taking off?
I feel like I died.
Really? Well, I have an issue with your incompetence. I have to start the count again.
We have lunch.
Roger. Let's go.
I didn't authorize this.
I flew that rocket. That explains so much.
Does it? I think I got the puzzle theme. Oh, the crossword puzzle theme. I thought you were talking about this game for a second. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Go, go, watch me go, go, go. There's gotta be something good in here, right? Hey, pussy. Does this just lead back out? No one's even in here today, right? Yeah, that's not open right now. Okay, so I found something that seems important, but I already discovered the document that's in the place, I believe. So that's not actually very helpful. A bit underwhelming, really. I mean, I guess I found a gun. And information that I was in the rocket. Oh, hey guys, what the fuck are you doing here? Did they spawn enemies in after I came in here? What an effective group of enemies. The AI in this game is so intelligent. Yeah, it seems like they just filled in a bunch of enemies behind my ass. So now let's try to... Let's try to put the power to up down. Because I'm going there next.
Open up.
And then I don't know where to put it next. Carl's Bay?
Good old Carl's Bay.
I don't know. Let me think. Where might I want to go next? I know I'm going to Up Dam later. I don't know what I'm going to do in the evening. I guess I'm going to go to Up Dam again at some point. I'm leaving myself... I'm basically requiring myself to go to Carl's Bay in the, like, afternoon time. And I can't think of any real reason that I need to go there. I think Fristad Rock might be a better choice after all.
Bet Freestad's more fun.
Yeah. The AI in this game is bad, but the AI in Indiana Jones is somehow worse. That's lit. That's epic. Apparently the guns in that game surprisingly accurate. You're talking about Indiana Jones? Devs even added in-lore explanations as to why the Germans had shotguns. Ah. Okay, so I can't get the vessel because I can't get the crank off of this door, which is really unfortunate. Which means I also can't do that. I'm done what I need to do in the power station. I guess I do want to clear out this area. Because now that I think about it, there's an explosion that happens around noon when you enter here. And if that explosion doesn't happen, there might be more I can do in this area. So we're gonna clear this place out for like the 4th time today. Or the 4th time in general, at least. Have fun, guys. Ballista's kind of doing a bad job, honestly. They're gonna blow this thing up. I'll help. I'll help my little buddy. I've headshot enemies in Indiana Jones and they're fine, so I wouldn't exactly call them accurate. I think they meant more like lore accurate. Or accurate to real life.
Good.
I think the ballista got most of them, just not that one. What's with the steaming box? The fuck? Gross, man. Who gives a shit about the design when the guns don't work how you want them to? Man, Stalker is sweating hearing that. Oh, I'm getting them all. So the fuck food guys who leave burgers everywhere, that happens sometimes between morning and noon. They got busy. They trashed this room. I don't know if there's any reason for me to go through here. I just wanted to see if there was anything in there. There might still be enemies in this room because the ballista wouldn't have gone in here, and the enemies are dumb, so they wouldn't have come running out, but nope. All chill, all cool, all Gucci. So I was thinking, like, that whole area, part of that is, like, blocked off and fucked up in the afternoon, so I might be able to get in there and do some shit now. Maybe not, though. It looks a bit closed off. Although maybe I can go in from the upstairs area. This game feels like a slog. I'm feeling more interested in it because, like, the thing that I'm interested in right now is, like, I was complaining earlier about, like, revisiting areas over and over, but there is admittedly a lot that changes between different times of the day, and it's fairly intriguing to, like, re-explore it. At the same time, I don't know how long that'll hold me over in the long term. Like, I don't know how many loops I'm going to need to do before I, like, beat the game, whatever. And that's probably partially dependent on me as the player, of course. But I don't know how many loops I've got in me before I just get bored, you know? So is this place closed off during the day? I guess it must be. Which means I have to come back during a different part of the day to, like, actually get in here. Unless that big upstairs area has, like, a button that opens the door. But I don't think so.
Well, you tried. Yes, but it is a timed challenge. Decidedly out of fashion these days, I'm aware. But I'm Charlie fucking Montague. I break all the rules.
Fuck you, idiot. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else I can do here today. I think the game keeps itself interesting just long enough for you to figure out the whole thing, and then you do, and bam, it all comes together in one epic final loop. Yeah, it's gonna depend on my addled brain, I think, to some extent, because, like, I'm gonna have to figure out, like, the ultimate path I need to take in order to get through it, and I'm an idiot, so we'll see how long that takes me. This is probably the area of the game I've visited the most. I don't know if I've been here at every part of the day. I think I've been here at 3 out of the 4 parts of the day now. I think I haven't been here during the afternoon. I've been here during night, noon, and morning. I'm just having a gander around this area to see if there's anything interesting here because I haven't been here during the morning yet. After that, we'll move on and get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'm enjoying the game enough to, like, not really be thinking about how long I've been playing it. So there's that. Can I still go out this way? Yeah, seems like it. So you spawn at a certain one of the outposts when you get here during any time of the day, but you can still use the other ones. Nifty. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Ugh. Okay, so I need to search the... Okay, all right. Oh, fuck. Now I'm wondering if I missed something in this place. But welcome back, Umbra. Glad you could make it back. Can you still go to Carl's Bay even if you don't have anything find in there? I guess not. So that's what controls that. I see. Don't need this shit. Or this shit. Or this shit. Where did I even get these? I guess I must have found them. That's the stuff I spawned with on the beach, I guess. I don't have anything in particular that I want to say right now, so I'm not going to go throwing away shit other than those things. I guess I do ultimately want to save these. I don't really care about this 4-pounder, to be honest. My 4-pounder's fine. This is the one I'm using the most right now because I'm doing a lot of silence stuff, so I should make sure that this is good. The real question is, when are we getting the tie-in game for the movie? Which movie? Borderlands 4. I'm kind of excited for Borderlands 4. I think it's going to be a fun game. We'll see how the writing turns out, but I think the gameplay is going to be fun. So I will say I'm enjoying the game enough that I actually really want to go into Up Down right now, because maybe it's just the dopamine effect of like having a list of things that I can do and like going and doing it. I want to go here and do this right now. It's late though, and I need to get ready for bed and have a little bit of wind down time, so I'm going to call it here. But that's just, you know, just wanted to put it out there. I'm enjoying the game enough to like want to keep playing more right now. It's not a perfect game, I don't think, but it does have its strong points. At least right now. Again, I don't know how long that like loop is going to entice me. But Max showing up late to the convo. Sorry. Damn right when I got back again. Sorry, it's kind of late. It's getting kind of late for me. I need to eat a little food, get ready for bed. Read a little bit before I go to sleep, probably. I've been having a really bad time going to sleep on time and waking up on time recently. So I need to get control over that, because I'm going to grow old because I'm not getting enough sleep. I like Deathloop, but it getting 10 out of 10 is crazy work. It's crazy to me that like Deathloop seems to be like one of Arkane's most recognized works that caught on with the mainstream, but it's also one of their weakest entries. Like Dishonored was fairly popular. I don't know if it was on par with Deathloop, but like it's seriously a damn shame that Prey didn't catch the amount of like recognition that Deathloop has gotten, because Deathloop is just nowhere near that quality level, I don't think. It's fun. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it. I wouldn't call it anything like that all that special. It's just kind of like, it's all right. Prey is like genuinely one of the greatest games ever made, you know? Prey 2017 for that guy who's going to be like, which Prey? We all know it's Prey 2017. I saw Mack vent. Sus! Sussy! Sus among us! Do you feel like Frank Deckard or John Isidore today? I don't know how to respond to that. It's the most mainstream slop of its games, which is why it's so successful. Yeah. It really, that probably is a big part of it. It is the most mass appealing. I don't know. It might have been the marketing too, though, because I remember people being really hyped for Deathloop before it came out. I feel like it had a good marketing campaign. And like stylistically, it's really cool. It's got a good vibe. Like the UI is good. The UI is sort of good. The UI looks nice. It's not very good to interact with. You know, the orange motif, the orange like 70s motif is pretty cool. Mid-century modern world design is cool. But like at the same time, Prey's UI was phenomenal. The best weapon wheel of any video game ever created. And the design of the space station, insanely cool. The lore of it is awesome. What if JFK didn't get assassinated? Fascinating. Just that concept alone is cool, you know? Deathloop was literally at every PlayStation State of Play. Yeah, so they really marketed the shit out of Deathloop. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. I'll catch you Saturday. We'll probably be playing more Deathloop if I were to guess. I don't have anything else coming up planned. I would say I'm interested enough in Doom the Dark Ages that I would be up for doing a stream of Doom the Dark Ages, but I also don't want to start playing Doom the Dark Ages because I have so many other games that I'm playing right now. I don't think I want to touch Doom the Dark Ages until I finish Clair Obscur and Oblivion at least. But appreciate you, everybody. I'll catch you Saturday for probably more Deathloop unless something comes up. So, thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you later, folks. I'm going to be editing away for the rest of the week. Editing away like a madman. Appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the engaging conversation. I would be careful with it. Almost bricked a streamer I watch his PC. Really? It like just came out, so I don't know how well it's optimized. I mean, obviously like the early access reviews were good, but is it maybe not too well optimized? Or is it just a very powerful game? Oh, it's out. It came out 5 minutes after I started streaming today, Green. I looked at the Xbox page while I was getting ready for stream, and it was literally counting down 5 minutes. There's some driver issues. Okay. Oh, it's only 100. It's only 100 gigabytes, and it has a 32 gigabyte RAM recommended memory. Wow, cool. Green, I think your computer would struggle with this one a little bit. Well, okay. 2060 Super for minimum requirement. Intel Core i7 10700K or better. You have a 7th gen, right, Green? So it's the minimum requirement for Doom the Dark Ages is 3 generations ahead of your CPU, unfortunately. I have half the recommended RAM. You have enough for the minimum requirements. You have enough for the minimum requirements only say 16. My PC wouldn't be able to handle it at all. I think mine could handle it, but it might struggle a bit. Let's see. The recommended is an NVIDIA 3080. I have a 3070. I do have 32 gigabytes of RAM. I'm actually going to upgrade that to 64 on Friday. And i7 12700K. I have an i5 11700K. So I'm a little bit below the recommended for this one. How truly unfortunate. Anyway, appreciate you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you Saturday. Enough waffling from me. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you as always. Thanks for leaving likes. Likes are very much appreciated. Bye, everybody.